Yo, what's good? What's good? You know what it is. We back in the lab. Man, you know what I got with me today. The legendary.
Legendary, man.
Hey, DJ Fuyal, what it do?
Man, I'm just glad to be here, man. Hey, appreciate y'all having me here, man.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Man, boy, woo.
If you don't know, this is one of the biggest DJs in North Mississippi, man. North Mississippi legend, man. I want to get your story, man. I know you from Calhoun County, man. Tell me how it was growing up in Calhoun County, North Mississippi, man.
Man, I'm Calhoun County bred, Calhoun City, Bruce, Baltimore, all in the same county. That's my home. Man, all my family's still there. You know, I'm the last one of my immediate family still in town. Everybody else done moved away, so I'm still holding Evans' name down, keeping all the family property up. So hey, we making it do what it do. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, how did you get? I know you went to Ole Miss and played football at Ole Miss too, man. So, tell me how it was. Like, how was your football career and how you ended up in Oxford and got started DJing and all that?
Man, I'm gonna tell you the whole story with all of that. As far as the DJing part, that started by accident. You know, and I'm just being 100 with that. And that came about my senior year in high school. I was always an athlete or whatever, no playing football or whatever. And my senior year in high school, doing homecoming in Calhoun City or whatever, I had a yard party. You know, here in the South, we do them yard parties and everything.
Right.
So it was our homecoming. Had a yard party there at my auntie house where we did it in her yard or whatever. And I, quote unquote, called myself booking a DJ. But, you know, back then, it's like 89, 90 or whatever. So, you know, whatever the price was that he had quoted me or whatever, you know, I had his money. I was working a job and I was in school, high school, but I had a part-time job. My first job was at Wilson Autos. At like an old hardware store back in the days or whatever. So that was my little job or whatever. So the DJ that I had to book or whatever, I told him, you know, what time we were going to be there, you know, after the game or whatever. So keep in mind, when the game over on Friday night, everybody out. Next thing you know, I got a yard full at my auntie house and we ain't got no DJ.
Mm-hmm.
So back then, keep in mind, this was before social media was even heard of. Then before cell phones, before pages and all that. Everybody had landlines.
Yeah.
So I'm on my auntie phone calling the DJ house. Ain't nobody answering. So luckily, I always have been a fan of music. I grew up in a musical family or whatever. My dad was a leader in the quartet group or whatever. So being around music itself, that always been in me. Then growing up in the church, I'm a church guy. I'm a preacher son. My dad was a preacher, whatever, minister, whatever. So having a love for music, that always been in me. So I always had, you know, music around the house or whatever. So luckily, fortunately, I had a stereo at my house. So I left my auntie house, went to my house, got my stereo, came back. I got 150, 200 people in the yard. So now I got to entertain these folks. Mm-hmm. So that was the birth of DJ Fuyal. It started by accident because booking a DJ didn't show up.
Yeah.
So I had to do something.
Yeah.
So that transformed from that to where everybody else started having parties. Called Big Ten. Fuyal wasn't nowhere to be heard of. Didn't even know who Fuyal was.
How you get that name while you on it? How you get that name?
I'm going to get to that.
All right.
I want to know, man. You know, as a DJ, I
Yeah.
just want to know. You had to start out with tape decks, just two tape decks.
Let me tell you. I started out, like I said, I had a stereo,
Mm-hmm.
you know, with the record player on top.
Okay.
So it was a short stereo. I bought it at Wasanato, bought it on consignment. Cause I worked there. My boss man, Mr. Longford, good guy, he dead and gone now. But anyway, I told him I wanted this stereo. He said, well, you work here, just get what you want. And I just take so much out of your check every week until you pay it off. Boom. So I go to work and get paid for it.
Mm-hmm.
So I got the big stereo and everything, big system or whatever. So I had a few records, cassette tapes and everything.
Yeah.
And like everybody look at YouTube and everything, I would listen to the radio. New song come out. I want to record it. I recorded off the radio. That's what we did back then.
You're right.
Radio, people now downplay radio. Radio's still powerful.
When I was a kid, we still did
Still
that.
doing
The
it.
90s.
Radio
Right.
forever be powerful because it's the only thing where it don't cost you nothing to listen to.
Mm-hmm.
Just like social media is right now. If social media start charging $1, you'd be amazed how many folks get off of it. If it just charged $1.
Right.
$1.
Yeah.
So that was how we accumulated a lot of music and everything. And that was just the breath of Fuyal right there. Cause when I did my party, it went over so good. Then everybody else started having yard parties and house parties. Boom. Everybody just called me Big Tim. Get Big Tim to DJ. Big Tim, Big Tim, Big Tim. That went all the way through high school and everything. When I left high school, I went to Northwest, Senatobia. That was the breath of Fuyal up there.
Yeah.
Up there in Northwest, playing ball over there. We had who won a national championship.
Yeah.
My second year, but my first year, we was national run-up in junior college. But my second year, we won it. You know, I got a few honors with her, All-American and everything. So that helped me with my athletics. But then, by me being from Calhoun City, I just knew people from my area, little county, whatever. When I got to Northwest, that opened me up to, okay, now I'm meeting people from Lafayette County that I'm friends with to this day. Meeting people from Panola County that I'm friends with to this day. Quitman County, Tate County, Marshall County, everybody that was in the Northwest District, Kahoma County, DeSoto. So I'm meeting all these folks. So next thing you know, well, I started trying to throw little parties in Senatobia. Friend guy from Savannah, Georgia, which was my teammate, guy named Jamal Stevens. We wilding, throwing parties. And he said, Tim, man, you wild. Boy, you like you a damn fool with it. I'm going to start calling you Big Fool. You Big Fool, y'all. He'll fool everybody.
Yeah.
And that was the birth of Fool, y'all. Jamal Stevens from Savannah, Georgia gave me that name. And I stuck with it ever since 1991 and been running with it.
Legendary.
That's what it is.
Legendary name. And
man, it's been love ever since. And man, like I said, I got pictures now on my social media platforms. In 1991, 92, I get a trailer park in Senatobia, get a trailer. I'm doing yard parties in Senatobia on Thursday nights after the game. I'm bringing the whole campus to a trailer park.
Right.
I'm meeting the chief of police, mayor, city council of Senatobia, not in a good way, but it ended up being where we made good relationships. And they said, well, if you're going to do this, you got to do it this way. You can't have people out there like this. And they was teaching me how safety is the main thing. Now, I do a lot of events, but there's one thing I can say, and thank the grace of God, I never had nobody get hurt at none of my events.
Yeah.
I always have plenty of security. Sometimes I'll take a loss to make sure my security is good.
Real talk.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, talk about the importance of a DJ and how the DJ can control that crowd and stop stuff from popping off. And, you know, just talk about the power of a DJ in general.
Man, well, first of all, I'm going to say like this right here. Respect the DJ from the start. Because DJ got a job to do. Now, on the flip side, I don't care what a person done went through that day. They can come out that night, and if the DJ vibe is right, they can be having a bad day. But he can take that vibe and possibly get them the time of their life. Now, on the flip side, DJs as a whole got to learn how and understand the music that you play, it can dictate a lot of things that happen. I done went through a lot of eras to where I was DJing when the gangster rap first birth in Nightlife. And the good thing about that, I done seen the changes. That's why like now, I've been doing it so long till I see everything coming back. Everything coming back. So the game is not changed, it's just the people in it. So it's like a lot of the music now. Folks sampling this, sampling that. Okay, well, they got that record right there. I know that original record when it came out. So now when I'm doing my sets, I know how to play that record because I know how to play that original record that they sampled it from when it came out. So if I got a crowd in front of me, if I'm seeing things are going a certain way or this and that, I know how to bag up out of it and go a different direction. And that's another thing as a DJ. Don't never be scared to play certain records, this and that. You know, you got people where they know one type of music they listen to on a regular basis. That's cool. But a good DJ gonna make you like stuff that you didn't even know you like. It's all about an experience. And it's all good to play that new record that just came out. That's all good. But the most fulfilling thing and the most thing that gets the most effort and the most enjoyment is when the DJ play that record that somebody didn't know they liked, but they heard it at the right time and it took them to a certain place in their life.
Real talk.
That's changing right there. That's the situation right there will keep people calling your phone. That's keeping you booked. For real talk.
Why you think you lasted so long in the game? Like ever since I've been old enough to know anything about the nightlife, I always heard Fuyal. You know what I'm saying? Like what you think is still getting you booked to this day? You 20, 30 years in the game.
for one thing, I learned at an early age in my DJing career, I never became a house DJ. And sometime, I ain't gonna say sometime, I'm gonna say most of the time, when you become a house DJ and you DJ at one spot, you put a glass ceiling over your head. So if you at Big J's Bar and Grill in Oxford, if that's your only spot that you DJ, well, me personally, if I got to be there, that's the only place I'm gonna be at. They're gonna get tired of me, and more like I'm gonna get tired of them because it's the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
But if I can go to Big J's maybe this Friday, and then next Friday I'm at VIP Lounge over here or this or that, as long as I'm moving around, that's keeping me exposed to more. Cause it could be one song that hit at Big J's that don't hit over there, and it's a song over there that hit over there that don't hit at Big J's. But if I bring them songs together, as long as I'm working both places on a regular basis off and on, that's gonna keep me rolling right there.
Yeah.
That's gonna keep me going. That's
Right.
gonna keep me going. Yeah.
I want to ask you this though, as a DJ, you know, what's your favorite type of event to do? Do you like wedding? Do you like the nightlife? What's your favorite event?
Whew. I'm gonna tell you, my favorite right now, I'm gonna say between doing a wedding or a Southern Soul event.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why is no pressure.
Right.
It's no stress.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I will go into a club. I still do club events or whatever. But when you go in the club event, it's got to be from the floor to the ceiling instant.
Yeah.
Non-stop.
Yeah.
Non-stop.
Right.
Now, I don't have a problem with that. Hey, that's what it takes. Hey, I'm groomed to do what I got to do.
Mm-hmm.
But with my weddings and my Southern Soul events, or even concerts, period, okay, with a Southern Soul event, especially if I got an artist, I'm knowing right then and there for one thing, I don't have to worry about toting the whole night. Because the headliner, my job is to keep you motivated, to keep you calm, to keep you entertained until you get paid to come here to see. That's it.
Right.
Now, at the same time, I still got a job to do. But with that, then like even with a wedding or whatever, well, a wedding to me right now, if I had my choice event, if I had to stop DJ, I can only do one, I go out, I end my career just doing nothing but weddings.
Right.
Because with that, my playlist, I can play from A to Z.
Yeah, you play whatever.
I can play from A to Z.
Yeah, so.
And the thing what I say about that, to where I can play the hottest record by the hottest hip hop, whether it's whoever rapping right now, whoever the hottest thing about him, or I can take it all the way back and play the hottest record that was hot in 1958 or 1960.
Mm-hmm.
And that dance floor still be good. Now my thing with that, I just wish my people that look like me will embrace our music more than other folks do.
Mm-hmm.
We have a tendency to where after we heard it for some while, we done heard it for a while, we don't like it no more, we throw it away.
Oh yeah, you right.
We throw it away.
Yeah.
We throw it away.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I love about my weddings, them songs that normally DJs don't even think about playing no more, you can bring all them records back out. Cause for one, those people there, both at the wedding, they're not in nightlife on a regular no more. These people are working at everyday folk. These people are career minded. These people are older, they're set in life. So unless you have your young folks, whatever, you just got a whole vast of people there, so you don't have to be set in one mode. Mm-hmm. And that's another thing where I miss now, especially like with the younger DJs now. When I came in the game, even like with the college parties or whatever, you go to the college parties are just like hood parties now. It's no diversity in the music. When I came in the game, you had to know the top booty shake song, the tight twerk song, the hottest twerk song, the hottest reggae song, the hottest dance hall song, the hottest trap song. But it's like now, and it started music like that started coming out. Mm-hmm. But it's missing our area. I don't know if DJ's not playing it, or they don't know, or what. But the music's out there.
I think it's just the people, man, just don't want to adapt. You know what I'm saying?
What's it?
Regional, I think it's back regional. You know how like back in the day when the radio was popping, they probably paying. Well, they playing people from where they from or whatever. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Or it's like certain little niches and stuff like people listen to woke artists, they really ain't in the club. It's like it's a certain crowd that go out and stuff like that.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying, but man, it's like this right here. And everybody internet savvy. Everybody watch YouTube. And it's like this. You cannot tell me if it's Afrobeat artist or reggaeton artist, if he got a video on YouTube and this man got 28 million views on that. Now I know they say, well, folks buy views, they say, well, that can only go so far. But if it's a record that's got that many views and got that much push behind it, why is it not getting played?
Somebody heard it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Why is it not?
Yeah.
But it's just like when this type of music, Lil Baby or somebody on that level, you know, or the Goddess or the Dolphs, or no, just somebody in that frame right there, the street artists or whatever, y'all be asking for songs from them that don't nobody know but you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that'd be my next thing. People, y'all start trusting the DJ. Let the DJ work.
Mm-hmm.
The DJ can't work every 5 minutes. You got your personal playlist you got on your phone, and you ain't gonna move till you hear that song. That song right there.
Yep,
that song right there. Trust the process.
Yeah, let me put you on something.
Yeah. Trust the process. Whoever the promoter is,
I might get it to the song you want.
Whoever the promoter is, if he took a chance on hiring this man, let this man work and do his job.
Mm-hmm.
And that be the thing why I be hating too. Sometimes people have too much access to the DJ in the parties. If your favorite artist on stage, how many of y'all can walk up there and tell them what song he need to rap? Do you have the access to get to him like that?
Mm-hmm.
So for promoters and club owners, y'all got to start treating y'all DJs, because these are the ones that entertaining your crowd. These are, whether you like it or not, if you book the DJ, that's your headline for the night.
Right.
That's your headline for the night now. So why would you change anybody walking through the door to have access to him while he up on your stage, supposed to entertain this crowd?
Mm-hmm. Makes sense. Man. The life of the party.
Shut that shit down. Shut it down.
Man, so what's some of your top cities and artists that you work with? Or like, if you know you go to this city, you know you have a good time every time you DJ here. Maybe some of the artists you remember like working with or something.
Man, as far as artists, I done had the privilege to where, and especially a southern artist, over the last 15 to 20 years, anybody you can possibly think of that's from the South, I done had a chance to work with them. They'll be probably stage production or open the show for them or whatever. Man, the list go on. But man, I just love people, man, and I don't care where I'm at. But I love all my Mississippi towns, cities, whatever, from South Haven to Gulfport and all in between. Mississippi got 82 counties. And I promise you, I done did something to just about every last one of them.
Yeah.
That just in Mississippi. We ain't talking about the time when I lived in Alabama, when I was in Montgomery or whatever. Matter of fact, during my time in Montgomery, 334, I was there when the Dirty Boys came out. Hit the floor, the Pimp and the Gangsters. So I was there on their movement and everything. Matter of fact, they got the video right now. You pull up on YouTube, the Pimp and the Gangster, or whatever, the video that was shot at the Rose Supper Club on 954 Holly Street. So that was the same club later became known as Centennial Bar and Grill, the same club where the legend Dobie lost his life in. So Montgomery, Alabama, that was always my second home behind Mississippi, because I stayed down there for 7 years or whatever. But Memphis, Tennessee, they always showed me love. Man, my guy DJ Just Born, legendary Howard Q, Devin Steele, them guys there, they always showed me love in Memphis. Even coming down with the DJ that's now that's doing stuff like Jay Brown, Mike T, them guys there, DJ Nice, Lighter, Lil Larry, all them guys, they always show me love in Memphis. So Memphis always good. And I can't forget about the Jacktown, Jackson, Mississippi, Core DJ President, DJ Finesse, my guy down there, DJ Big O. And shout out to my guy T. Lewis, like a little brother to me. You know, if y'all don't know who he is, you must be up on the rock. Because that's T. Lewis, official DJ, his production guy, producer. Hey,
Wayne.
Yeah, Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne.
Right.
Yeah. Young Money. There it is.
Yeah.
I'm shouting him out. Real talk. And speaking as a DJ, it's quality DJs from Mississippi that I don't feel that they get the glory that they should, because they don't put the work in. And Mississippi got some good ass DJs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got about 30 DJs right now. I put up any DJs in the country.
Yeah.
That's from Mississippi.
Yeah.
That's doing it.
Yeah.
That's doing it. I'm talking about from techniques on turntables, on controllers or whatever, that bring it nonstop.
Man, this is something I want to talk about. I just thought about too. Like, even with artists, it seemed like a while Mississippi artists kind of felt like I'll never make it because I'm from Mississippi or something like that. Like, why do you think, like, is it the Mississippi mentality that holds some people back, or like they think the way the world look at them or something? Or like, why you think like Mississippi artists and
Go ahead.
why you think like Mississippi artists and DJs or something probably don't get the love?
You know, just speaking on that, for just a second. Man, opportunities out there for all of us. And, man, I'm just going to say, you just got to want it. You know what I'm saying? You just got to want it. And sometimes, people say, well, you from Mississippi, you can't make it. I ain't gonna never say that. Mm-hmm. Because like this right here, if you putting the work in, the game God ain't going to cheat you.
Yeah.
Just real talk. So if you putting the work in, you got a quality product. Even if you got to go plant a seed somewhere else or whatever, it may take that to get through that door where you're trying to go through. But if that's what it takes, it is what it is. But, I ain't going to say that, it's opportunities out there for us.
Yeah.
You just can't be, it's not going to beat that door down and come find you. Sometimes, like the song say, you got to put your boots on the ground, go out there and get it.
Real tough.
And my thing, too, I wish more guys would network, link together. If you got a platform, this person got a platform, y'all get that shit together and goddamn make something happen. Mm-hmm. It's not no thing of nobody trying to come up off nobody else, this or that. Hey, man, we all out here trying to get it. And with even like with the DJ aspect, man, I work with a lot of DJs, and I be fortunate sometimes with DJs, because it's like this here. I know I got years in the game, but man, I ain't nowhere near where I want to be, and sometimes I feel where I should be, but man, I've been doing this so long, I can't stop. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So, it's like, well, eventually, what I'm looking for, and what I'm looking for, just to be honest, and I'm not going to downplay this, because if you're in the game, if you're serious about it, for a DJ, the ultimate goal is, for one, to link with a major artist and become a tour DJ, or get your skills up in the studio and go from a DJ to being a producer. That should be the two main goals that a DJ that's out right now in nightlife doing. Mm-hmm. Cause that's the thing to where you leaving your mark to eventually have you something that you can look back at. Mm-hmm. And as far as like with the tour DJ aspect or whatever, how do you not want that when you can travel and see the world and be on somebody else's dime but showcasing yourself at the same time? Mm-hmm. Cause like this here, you may be with this artist here. He hot as hell right now. 6 months from now, anything could happen. He may fall off, may get jammed up. Anything could happen. Mm-hmm. Now, them 6 months that you've been on the road, that's where you got to have your mouthpiece, your mind straight. You connecting with folks, you making ties, this and that. So even though you came through as a tour DJ with this artist, them same folks, next thing you know, you can come through as a showcase as a DJ yourself. Where folks booking you like you're an artist. Mm-hmm. Now, that's on one aspect. On the next thing, if you done did your DJing work, like my guy Fury here, now you done bump, got the monitors, got the keyboard, now you done jumped into the studio. This is really where it's at now. Yeah. Now you being creative.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Boy, you got Ash Captain, everybody looking at you now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now you doing something right now that can really create generational wealth. catch the right hook, catch the right beat, get the right artist, that shit out the door.
Yo.
Right.
What advice would you give an artist that, let's say they got their product together, they got a nice sounding song, and they say, Fuyal, I got this song, I think it's a hit, but I ain't got number $5,000, man. Fuyal, what can I do with this? How can I push this record?
$5,000. And I ain't even just trying to use it as no money thing, but just as a business mind. We talked about my hometown. I'm from Calhoun City. I got a man from my hometown right now, probably one of the most predominant men in the state of Mississippi. And I watched from my life to see how he done did things. This man right now is one of the top car salesmen in the southeast of the United States.
Yeah.
And that's Mr. Michael Joe Cannon.
Yeah.
His dad had a little small car lot when I was young. Probably no bigger than this room, he sold used cars.
Mm-hmm.
When his dad passed, he took over the business and turned it into what it is today. This man got 15 car lots in the state of Mississippi from South Haven to Gulfport. So that's safe to say when you're on a highway, anywhere in the state of Mississippi, every fifth or sixth car you pass, you're going to say Cannon Motors or Cannon Chevrolet, Cannon Cadillac or something on the back of it.
Mm-hmm.
His main lot right here in Oxford now.
Yeah.
Cannon out there on Highway 6.
Yeah.
Now, my thing was saying that his whole motto is this man never cut corners on advertising. Advertising.
Yeah.
So if an artist got 5,000, let me tell you how the best thing you can do with that advertising. People watch TV every day. You can talk about social media, this and that, but advertising, you sit here, I don't care what you watching on TV, you're going to see commercials, advertising product, something you can use, something people do every day. There's two things people do every day, and that's eat and sleep. With food, people eat every day.
Mm-hmm.
You see advertising on TV every day.
Yep.
You can get, just say, even if you want a, what they call, spot check. For people in media, they understand what I'm saying. Spot check meaning, if you know it's a big event going to be on TV. We just say the Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. Everybody going to watch Super Bowl for them 4 hours.
Mm-hmm.
You know how much some commercials be then?
Millions.
But you can't worry about what it's costing, but look how many eyes seeing it.
Mm-hmm. Talking about it.
You see what I'm saying? So for an artist right now, especially if you're in Mississippi, you got Time Warner. What's the cable place in Oxford? Max South. Time Warner, Max South, Cable One, and I think it's Verizon. Those like 4 of your top cable providers in Mississippi. That's if you're in the Northeast, you're in the Northwest, you're in the Mississippi Delta, you're in the Pine Belt, you're in the Jackson area if you're on the coast. One of those 4 cable companies carry your local cable. If you're a rapper or got into music, you can get on your BET networks, you can get on your VH1. The crowd you're trying to appeal to, they're going to watch VH1 every Monday night with the Love and Hip Hops. Run your commercial and they'll get you 60 seconds. Then watch how your views go up.
Yeah. Makes sense.
So spend the money to accumulate new customers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. But the thing with it, it takes money to make money, but know where to put your money at.
Mm-hmm.
That's just like, I got a 30-second commercial. Matter of fact, it's the Penn video that's on my Facebook page. I run that on BET, VH1, and every now and then on ESPN. Then I can do WTVA in Tupelo. I can run on during the time Wheel of Fortune come on Saturday. I may spend $300, maybe $400 on the cable network. Now when I go on WTVA, they're a little more because they're gonna cover what do you got? Regular TV, if you got Dish Network, Direct TV or whatever. If you watching WTVA News and watching Wheel of Fortune, you're gonna see that 30-second commercial. When I run that 30-second commercial, I may do it maybe 5-6 times a year. But when I run that, I'm going into like 8 million households. 8 million. 8 million people see that commercial. 8 million. That's covering the whole North Mississippi, Northwest Alabama, South Tennessee. That's like a 160-mile radius around the city of Tupelo. Tupelo sits right kind of like at the corner of Mississippi and Alabama and Tennessee all right there together. 160 miles, you covering 3 states. So that alone will put me where, okay, now when people see that, they call for a wedding, I can get them that price. Because I'm showing them, if I got in your house on TV, this the price you got to pay now.
Right.
You can't get that regular club price. Excuse me. Right. Can't get that regular club price. But it's just a thing of understanding on how to market yourself. Know how to market yourself, you can write your own check. That's real.
So what you think about doing the same thing as far as radio go? Now you said the radio pretty powerful too. Would you do ads on radio too?
Yeah. Matter of fact, just like this weekend with the show we got in Tupelo with D Moolah, with shout out to my guy Rodney Shumpert and the whole crew over there. You know, hey, we got Power 92 there in Tupelo and Starkville. And we got Power Mix 106 in Columbus. So that's putting us from Meridian, Mississippi, all the way up to the Tennessee line, up 45. 100-mile radius around 45 from Meridian all the way up to Corinth. So radio's still powerful. And thing with it, it's not so much of you targeting your nightlife. When you got a special event like that going on, only thing you want is to help create that buzz. Even if it's people talking about it that you know not gonna be there, but the main thing, they talking.
Right.
They talking. When they talk, they creates interest.
About the event.
Spreading
the word of
Spreads
mouth.
the word. Yeah.
So I got a question as far as event go.
Yeah.
Like you trying to throw you an event, right? You want to use radio for your advertisement. How far out do you think somebody should be like before that? You know what I'm saying? Before the event is, how far out should they have it ad on the radio?
Me personally, I would start on social media. Probably anywhere from 45 to 60 days before that event. Now, as far as taking it to radio, I wouldn't do radio at least 2 weeks out.
About 2 weeks?
Yeah, because the only thing radio doing is like really putting icing on the cake. Because if you're for real about the event, what you're doing, you should have broke the ground, you know, with your social media. And if you like me, I get out and ride. You know, before it was social media, when I used to do parties, I still do it if it's a special event or something I got going on, I get out and ride town to town. Get out here and pull up on the people. I see them at the car wash. Pull up, talk to folks. See them at the laundromat in the grocery store. Ride from town to town. That alone right there, to me, that do just as much as radio because now you are here in the field with the people. And then, you know, a lot of times where me personally, it may be folks that I don't know. They probably don't know me personally, but they know their name. But then we meet now. So it just takes it to a whole nother level. Yeah.
I think it paid us to see, like, hear about it through certain different avenues too.
Yeah.
Like you see you in the streets, then you hear it on the radio, you see it on social media. You know, man. Speaking
of that radio, I don't think that do. Even like with radio and TV, man. If you done did your groundwork, I don't think they're doing putting icing on the cake to solidify it.
Yeah.
You know, just make it where it's official, it's real.
And speaking of social media, I see how savvy you is, and you know how to navigate social media very well. I seen you go viral not too long ago in the club.
Oh boy!
In the club with his pants down, man.
Hey, look at before you say anything else. Before you say anything, shout out to my girl Nichelle Griffin from Batesville, Mississippi. I still owe you a catfish plate, cause you did that, but you didn't didn't catch what started everything. But anyway. Man, hey, it's all good, man. That's just another page in the book of me living my best life, man. You know what I'm saying? And the thing with it, you know, I mean, I tell anybody, man, life, man, we only get one shot at it. Ain't no do-overs. Man, live your best life to the fullest. Enjoy it. Because once it's over, man.
That's real.
Yeah, man. And then we was talking about my time at Northwest or whatever, but when I left there and I came to Ole Miss, you know, going back when we talked about that or whatever, how I ended up here in Oxford and everything, and I left Northwest after we balled up there and I graduated from Northwest. I came to Ole Miss, signed a full athletic scholarship with the University of Mississippi here or whatever, came here. 2 years under 3 coaches, and I know that sounds kind of strange, but that's what it was. I had 2 years at Ole Miss under 3 coaches. I got signed under Coach Billy Brewer or whatever, went through summer workouts, and right before the season, got started. We get ready to line up to play Auburn. Chancellor Turner and athletic director want to offer. They fired Coach Brewer, for NCAA violations or whatever. But so we had Joe Lee Dunn, which was our defensive coordinator. So he came in as an interim coach. So we went through that year. I think we ended up going 5-6. Well, we didn't have a winning record. They was on probation anyway. So we came back the next year during the spring. They hired Coach Tommy Tuberville. So I was on that 95 class. And matter of fact, speaking of that 95 class, I don't know who we need to talk to, but John Grisham, you owe us a check. Because you got us in that movie, Time to Kill. Have y'all seen that movie, Time to Kill, with him and Samuel Jackson?
Yeah.
When he said, I hope they burn in hell, they deserve to die.
Yeah.
Well, that on that movie right there, my senior class at Ole Miss in 1995, the poster of us, of the senior class, if y'all remember back in that movie when Jake Begans, the lawyer, the same guy, McClellan got to be with Texas Longhorns all the time. He traveled with them. Mm-hmm. Jake Begans was his name on the movie. When he was in his law office, he done got drunk or whatever and drove his car up on the counter. When he came out of his office, that picture was on the wall.
Outside, 95, yeah, the class.
The class of 95.
Yeah.
And see, the dilemma with that is, if that had been today, we all had to get paid because of that name, image, and likeness. But,
right.
Tuberville got paid because his picture was on there.
Yeah. How you feel about them paying the athletes now? Why are we talking about like the NIL and stuff like that?
Man, they should have been doing it. 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 And my thing with now, the only dilemma I hate with it now, if the money that these kids are getting now, are they being financially literally about it? I mean, are you paying your taxes on this money? Because, they can give you this, and that. But taxes still got to be paid on that. So, with that being said, I'm just hoping they're being more creative to where, something like this don't be worth. Football don't last forever. So I don't want you to be high in the sun right now, and 5-10 years from now, it's nothing there for you. Now, I feel like what they should have been doing, not only, with just all college athletics all the way across, especially Division I, with the money that's been made. Now, y'all see how they can do these NIL deals now. They just started this, about 4 or 5 years ago? At the most?
2 or 3, maybe.
Yeah.
3.
Okay. Well, we here in Oxford, University of Mississippi. Ole Miss football been established since 1893. 1893.
Yeah. Reparations, ain't it?
1893. They had a 100-year centennial during my recruitment time in 1993 when I was being recruited to come here. That's 100 years, 30 years ago. 100 years, 30 years ago. So look how just think how much money they done accumulated since then. So even with the money that these kids are getting now, I'm happy for them. But use it wisely. Now going back, what they should have been doing, if a student athlete came here, and not just here at Ole Miss, just Division I all the way across. I don't care what sport you played, because money been made all the way across. The TV deals, the endorsements and everything. Student athlete come through, they graduate, they get their diploma, send them into the world with a $100,000 check to start their life. Because you done made buku's money off of them since they've been here.
Real talk. And there's nothing for them to do.
Thank you. Now, going back to then, when I was in school, if you was on a full scholarship, all athletes stayed in Kennard Hall. We couldn't stay off campus. You couldn't have a job during season. If you had a job, you're going to work probably when we got out of school after Mother's Day in May, maybe the month of June. But July, everybody got to be back in campus for summer workouts. So you couldn't get nothing. If you had boosters or whatever, they'd do something under the table and they'll give you something or whatever. But, it was like you needed more than just that scholarship to make it. I'd go up on campus now. Matter of fact, I got a cousin out there right now. His grandmother, my grandmother's sisters. Will Eccles. I'm 52. Got the big sack. Houston, Mississippi. Calhoun City, Houston, 16 miles away. I love the opportunity they have now. Get it. Because it's there for you. Get it. But like I said, but my time I came here, man, I don't have no regrets. You know, when I left Northwest, I had Texas A&M offer, LSU offer, University of Louisville offer. I don't have no regrets because I came to Oxford, did my thing. You know, I had some issues, problems when I was here, but man, I look back now, man, 30 years later, God kept me around for a reason. Mm-hmm. And my thing has been a mouthpiece to them young'uns, try to keep them on the right path.
I see you say a lot of real stuff on like social media, like you never had no problem calling out like racial injustices or stuff like that. Like you got any message like to the black people like in Mississippi, like anything you would say?
Man, you know, just speaking on that right there, I'm from the South, born and bred, and you know, I've seen a lot of things, but you know, us, and I'm saying us as a minority, us as black people, we got to educate ourselves more on how this judicial system really works.
Thanks.
And the reason I'm saying that because I done had to work it from both sides. And that's why I can talk like I talk now, because I done been that person, done had to go through this to do this. Mm-hmm. I had to go see what it looked like down in the flat land. To go through there. Right. You know, but at the same time, you know, hey, ain't no gimmies out here, ain't no handouts. You know, you got to, you know, have your mind right, you know, to step together, and cause it's like these people making laws every day. And a lot of the laws that they making is targeting us. Mm-hmm. That's just like right now. We here in Oxford right now. And it's just like, if not every week, at least a couple times a month, it's different conferences going on up here. Mm-hmm. But it's followed by statewide. That these type of conferences usually go on in Jackson, which is the state capital. But these people are here. You had Lieutenant Governor, Attorney General. These people having conferences up here. They bringing the whole state. And the thing with it, I'm not going to say that they targeting black folks, but it's a lot of stuff that black folks are doing to make these things come about. 2 weeks ago, all this homecoming violence we having. Me as a black man, I feel embarrassed about that. Because that's part of my race. And when things like that started happening, and it's people like us that's causing the problems like that. Now, if you got it in for somebody that bad, you know where your man is. Go where your man is and get your man. If that's what it takes. Mm-hmm. Now, I can't co-sign on nobody. You wait till it's a crowd of folks over here. This same person you probably been seeing all week. Know where he stay. Know where his mama stay. But you wait till he get right here where ain't nobody into it, everybody here having a good time. And you put everybody out here life at risk. That ain't nothing now.
Real talk.
That ain't nothing now. And if anybody's got a problem with that, or think that's cool, or the man, these folks, they come up with game plans to where they finna hide your ass.
They already don't want us to do nothing. That's the narrative they want to run with. Yeah. They can't act right. They gonna hurt each other. Let's not.
We giving them the gas. We giving them
the rope and let them hang yourself.
Yeah. And you know, they just to where we got a lot of people too. And I'm gonna say this. That look like us, that's in position, but they're not for us too now. Mm-hmm. And that's a thing that, you know, I've been known to where, well, he talk too much, he say things he shouldn't say. Well, it's like this, if I feel it in my heart, that's how I feel, it's just how I feel. Mm-hmm. And I ain't never been want to sugarcoat nothing or this or that. You know, if it is, it is. If it's right, it's right. If it's wrong, it's wrong. But you know, bullshit don't stand, man. Yeah, it is what it is. Hey, Hey, yeah. I'm half 100 now. Yeah. I ain't got to lie about that no more. I know I got more years behind me than I do in front of me. Yeah. So, for all my bad days, I got to be good on this last ride out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey, maybe I can clean a little of that up back there. Yeah. I got to be good here going forward.
Yeah. I want to ask you about that too. Like, did you have a time when you ever, you know what I'm saying, with the jail or anything like that?
Yeah. That I want to say, man, I'm gonna tell you. See, that's why I'm glad I'm here with you tonight. Cause we can talk about this, tell it.
Yeah.
Man, people that really know me, they can say, boy, you all right. I said, well, I try to be, but I ain't perfect.
Right.
I got my flaws. That's why I can talk to them young ones, cause the things that they do, that was once me. When I came here to Oxford in 1994, 95, Chief Bramlett, his police chief hit in. Man, I would come down Jackson Avenue, right there where Double Quick is right now, driving 100 miles an hour, wilding. You know what I'm saying? Just craziness. Doing stuff, got caught up or whatever, man. But it's like, when you know better, you do better. When you learn, sometimes, I hate to say it, but sometimes, even like with these young ones now, I can say this because that was me 30 years ago.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Sometimes it's going to take bumping your head into that brick wall to get your ass right. Mm-hmm. And, you wish best for everybody. And some gonna make it, and just so happen, it's a sad thing, some won't. And I salute my one guy that looked out for me, Mr. Jim Hood. He was district attorney back then. He ran for governor. Mm-hmm. He was attorney general at one time. Him and my guy passed, Mr. Leonard Thompson. He's a black guy here in Oxford. They set me down, and they told me, like, we're going to give you another chance. But if you mess up again, Flatland going to be your home for a long time.
Yeah.
And that's real now.
Yeah.
And that was at a time in my life where, I had to go through something to make me appreciate the opportunities that we can still be. And like, looking back then to now, 30 years later, I don't regret it because it made me a better person. Mm-hmm. That's real. Yeah.
Man, they got me thinking like, it's a lot of men out here, young guys that lost Fuyal. Like, they ain't got no father figures. They ain't got no mentors. Like, it's a lot. And, that's systematic. They did it on purpose. But what advice would you give a young man? Just drop some gems on them from, like, 16 to 25, like if let's say they your sons or something, like you just want to give them some advice on how to be better in life. Like, what advice would you give a young person in today's time?
Man, to be honest, man, the best advice I can give to a youngster right now: go to school or get you a job. If you don't want to do that, go to the military. Because for a young black male, it's so easy for you to get jammed up. When you leave out of your driving way, you driving, not trying to say police is profiling you or whatever, but it's just being 100, you're a target. Because they stop so many of us when we driving. You ain't got no license, no proof of insurance. You riding, you smoking the dope and everything. Man, if you just got to smoke that blunt, sit at the house. Don't get in that car and drive. If you ain't got your credentials or whatever, man, don't drive. You giving them folks reason to come at your ass. If you're not doing it every day, man, go get you a job. That job gonna do two things for you. Gonna keep some money in your damn pocket and gonna keep you busy where you're not getting in trouble. So it's safe to say that job is saving your damn life.
talk.
That one thing about me, I done had a job since I was 14. And I'm 52 now. I always had a job. I ain't rich, but I ain't never been scared to work. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I ain't never been scared to work.
Yeah.
Real.
Yeah. Fear, you got anything else you want to add?
Yeah. So you say you always kept a job. So you still got a job now?
Yeah. I'm still working now. You know, I took a break for a minute, and you know, I was a strong supporter of my stepson, Kadarius or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And I left my job of 17 years, you know, to go on the road with him or whatever. But you know, things happen with him or whatever. So you know, I'm still in his corner, 100% supporting of him or whatever. But you know, hey, when I hit that light switch, them lights got to keep coming on.
Right.
Hey, my daddy raised me, my brother and 3 sisters. Hey, it was never a time when I went to that refrigerator and wasn't nothing in there to eat. That might not have been what I want to eat, but it was always something in there. Mm-hmm. Every time I hit that light switch, them lights always came on. And I, you know, me and my dad, I guess, had a talk with an older cat years and years ago, and he told me something, and I really didn't understand what he was saying. But as I got older, it clicked on like a light bulb. And he was like, when a person grow up, they're always closer to their mother for a male child. But as they get older, if they fathers in their life, they become a close bond with their father. And all that came about me knowing who my dad was, been in my life my whole life, still to this day. My dad live in Nashville now. But he showed me what a man is. That's real. Mm-hmm. I can only say it like that. Life good though.
Right. Right.
Life good.
What's your definition of a man? You know, cause like I said, we ain't seeing real men. Like it ain't like a lot of people ain't like back in the day. My folks was old. Like you know what I'm saying. But like I see the difference between like what men used to do and like men my age and younger. Like so, like what's your like some women might brainstorm men and you not a real man because you ain't doing this and that. But from a man, like
man, I'm gonna tell you like this here. From what I'm gonna say, come from what I experienced in life, my daddy showed me what a real man is. Getting your ass up, going to work when you don't feel like it, but you got a family. They got to eat. Taking care of the bills. Taking care of that shit. I didn't understand that when I was young. Fear, you take me somewhere, boy.
Take your time. Take your time. Take your time.
We from the heart, though. It's all good. Yeah. Oh, boy.
Real, man.
Cross my feet on this here. Boy. But I'm going to say it like this right here. And even like during my younger time as a student athlete, coming out high school, 1991. Tell you how good that class was in Mississippi high school football. Played in the All-Star games, Mississippi, Alabama. Our All-Star team, our quarterback, I blocked for Steve McNair. I blocked for him. I blocked for Steve McNair.
Yeah.
That was my quarterback behind me. My defensive tackle in front of me was Brian Mix, Coach Mix. He's down in Water Valley right now. Our defensive back, wide receiver, Fred Thomas from my hometown in Bruce, Calhoun County, rather. Mm-hmm. These guys are NFL legends. Mm-hmm. Legends. My thing with that was, through my high school athletic career, my dad always heard about me. I never understood. And it took, like years afterwards. Damn, why dad didn't come to the game tonight? But I understood. He worked. Worked at Heatcraft in Grenada for years. Worked the night shift and everything. But when he at work, everybody would say, "Preach, boy, we saw your son on the news, this and that." And they call my dad his job, preaching. And but it's all good, it's all good. And but it's just something that always was a part of my heart, to where, it had me feeling, sometimes where I wasn't good enough. My dad he don't come watch me. But it showed me as I got older, that was my biggest fan. He couldn't come because he had to work. Had a whole family. Raised us all. Now, after I got out of high school and got to college or whatever, so games on Saturdays, he come up to Ole Miss, was able to come then. It was all good. Mm-hmm. That Walk of Champions, what they got on Ole Miss coming up, we started that class of 95. Mm-hmm. We started that. Yep. That Walk of Champions right there. Yep. We started that. I first walked down that thing in our senior year, 95. We getting ready to play Auburn Tigers. I come down and my dad in the crowd right there in the Grove. Best feeling in the world. Yeah. Boy. That's why I say, man, I ain't got no complaints about that. With this DJ stuff I do or whatever, man, it's all good. But, man, when you done been on the athletic level, on the highest level, where you got kin folks in Chicago, Detroit, they see you on TV, man, it's, boy. Yeah. It just take it to another level.
Yeah. Man, it got me thinking again, like I'm going to say it, man, you a legendary DJ. I'm going to say it, but, like, how do you want to be remembered? Like, after Fuyal gone, you know what I'm saying? How do you want to be remembered from the work you've been putting in?
Man, just that guy that brought good energy to any event, any environment that I'm in. And, man, just keeping a smile on folks' face, man. And that's another thing why I try to instill to my youngins or whatever, even during my whole time working in Calhoun County School District or whatever, and so many kids done came through, Mr. Evans or Coach Evans, that's what they call me, Mm-hmm. And I get on their resumes for them. But the thing I tell them, look here now, you trying to get that job, you can go put me on there. Don't have me lying to them folks. If you say you're going to work, get your ass up and go to work. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Don't make me have to be a lie. Because you're not going to hurt me, you'll hurt yourself. Because them folks call me and something going wrong, well, it's like this here. I'm not going to lie for you. Mm-hmm. But if you just do your part, and that's the thing with the whole world. If everybody do their part, stay in their lane, boy, everybody eating. Real talk. Everybody eating.
Like football, do your job.
Everybody eating. It don't matter how the game, if everybody do their job, win or lose, we won the battle. Yeah. Do your job.
Anything else you want to add, man?
Yeah, I want to know, man. Hey,
talk. Y'all got me talking that shit. Boy.
What's your, just say maybe top 3 to 5 best DJ moments you done had throughout your, your career?
Whew, boy. My top DJ moments. Oh, boy. I'm going to say probably, I'm I'm going to take it back to 2008. 2008. I'm in Auburn, Alabama. Mm-hmm. I'm doing Bears You Dare weekend. Bears You Dare, that's a big weekend in Alabama they do every year. When you take every Kappa chapter in the whole state of Alabama, they come together and throw a massive ass party. We do this at the old Walmart building in Opelika. Opelika and Auburn, right there together. Auburn just had to be with a university, but Opelika is the big town. Right. We're in the old Walmart building. Just imagine a Walmart. Everybody know what Walmart is. Just imagine that building gutted out. Gutted out. Ain't nothing there but a stage. That right there was my biggest, most exciting indoor party. Just party. I ain't talking about a concert, just party. That Bears You Dare in 08. And I had Cadillac Williams. He was a big running back at Auburn. Him and Randy Brown. They on stage with me. I got some pictures on the internet somewhere. All that, but that was a big weekend. They had another big weekend in Alabama. I think it was 2010. My uncle's stepson, y'all may knew him, Justin Woodall. He was from here in Oxford. Mm-hmm. He was at Alabama then. Right. When they won the national championship, in Alabama, they got a fraternity for their football team, Bama Psi Phi. They booked me to come down for the DJ party. They did it out in it was a field out in Northport. Have you ever been to Tuscaloosa, Northport? Tuscaloosa right there together. It's a river divide in two towns. They had a big field party out in Northport. Had over 10,000 folks out there. Hella party. Now, my biggest event they ever did as a DJ, Southern Explosion, Jackson, Mississippi at the Coliseum. 35,000 in front of me, and I got them saying my name. Boy, you could have called me John Holmes that night. Right. I was a big stud that night.
Power over DJ.
Hey, man. And thing with it, feel like I got the remote control in my hand. If I want to make them run through that wall right now, just tell me when. Go. Boom. There it is. But man, hey, life been good, man. I'm still hungry. And I've been doing it so long now, I feel if I stop, I may stop. So I got to keep going. Yeah, for real.
So what you got planned for the future?
Man, thing with now, I'm just staying in my lane, doing what I do as a DJ. And as a promoter or whatever, I got quite a few people reaching out and everything for upcoming shows. Shout out to the guy Breeze. He got the new hot song, If You Want to Love Me For Me. Mm-hmm. Got him on the come up. On the way and everything. I got my guy D Mueller this coming weekend in Tupelo, rocking with him, and I got what we did Moneybag Yo in Oklahoma City last year. Mm-hmm. So we working everything out for the year of 26. To go to Houston, Texas, and Kansas City. With Kanye West or whatever. So hey, I'm just rocking with the folks that want to rock with me. I don't care. I'm still doing all events, from small events to stadium events or whatever. We working. We here.
Yeah. So you got all this music. What you listening to, like, when you ain't playing music for the crowd or whatever? What you riding to? Or, like, what kind of music? Like, what's some of your favorite artists' music?
Man, I'm going to tell you. I really just ain't really got no favorite music or whatever, but a lot of times late at night when I'm riding, I guess that's about the time. But then, man, I'm listening to gospel music, man. Just being on 100. Yeah. I got a favorite song by the Canton Spirituals called "One More Chance." That right there, that took me a lot of late nights on that highway. Mm-hmm. Well, I done drove one night from little spot right outside of Vicksburg over in Louisiana. Delhi, Louisiana. Yeah. I had that song on repeat. I left Delhi 4 a.m, drove all the way back to Mississippi for 4.5 hours. But, hey, it is what it is. Mm-hmm. So we good, man. We just trying to network with everybody, man. Hey, anybody trying to get at me, man, need me for an event or whatever, let's work. If I'm booked, I got other DJs that I can refer you to. Or if we can work around it, we'll get a date that I'm not booked. I'm trying to work with everybody, man. For real. Yeah. And Phil, I'm glad you had me here, man. It's long, what is that, long time coming.
Yeah.
Hey. Yeah.
Hey, we appreciate you taking the time, man. Hey,
man, it's all good.
Legend right here, man.
Man, you look here. Hey, I'm just working, man. Hey, I'm gonna let y'all do the talk. I'm just gonna keep working. I'm just gonna keep working. Cause if I do anything else, I make the wrong step.
Yeah. Hey, we gotta give you flowers. It's the whole we want to see Mississippi, more media and shine the spotlight on our own. I feel like we should value ourselves more.
Yeah, without a doubt.
The DJs, the promoters, and I feel like a lot of people say they feel like they gotta move to Texas or Atlanta to make it. I feel like a lot of people can make it here. You know,
that's why I was saying, even if you got to go over there and plant your seed, don't mean you got to stay over there. Cause maybe for you doing what you do, it's like me as a DJ or whatever. Yeah, I get booked on gigs. I go over to Atlanta sometime, but I let folks know I'm from Mississippi.
Yeah.
And the thing with it, I love it when they try to put me in a box. Oh, he Mississippi, or this and that. But then that boy coming up with the muddy shoes, kicking that dirt off.
Yeah.
The next thing you know, got you stand on top of your head.
All right.
You look at me again, you look at my tail like, I'll let the neck go around, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm coming and got me a check, got me a bag, I'm gone now.
Yeah.
So, man, I don't give a damn where you at. Keep your foot on the ground, keep pushing. Game, like I said, the game God ain't gonna cheat you. You put the work in, it gonna come to you.
Yeah.
He gonna test you.
Yeah.
See how bad you want it. How long you gonna hold out. I've been doing this 30 plus years right now, and I'm still nowhere where I want to be with it.
Yeah.
Can't quit though.
Yeah.
I've been doing this shit too long. Can't quit. What stop for?
Right.
Shit. No sir. And then it's like, as far as with technology and everything, man, I had a lot of DJ partners that was doing this shit when I started. Even some came along after I started. They kind of done fell back and then got out the way or whatever. But I'm ready to tell them, dude, why y'all running from this technology? Man, learn this shit, embrace it. Cause it don't do nothing but make you better.
Right. Definitely make you better.
Huh?
Definitely make you better.
And it's free. A lot of it free.
Man, enjoy it and get with it and learn this shit. Cause it's opportunity for you.
How you feel about the AI stuff they got out right now?
Man, I seen a couple videos, and man, it's cool. People being real creative with it and everything. But man, I ain't knocking nothing. Cause it's like this real. With that alone, if you marketing yourself right, man, I mean, with the AI stuff, it's saving you money from having to go do that.
Yeah.
Just like you do music, you doing a video. You can get somebody to create you an image for AI. You probably can get all that done, probably $1,000. Got you a whole video with your AI character doing your whole video thing. Now, you go shoot that video yourself, you have to probably got to book a couple model girls to be in your video. Man, have to get a couple of vehicles or whatever, and then get a full video shoot, everything. So now, you don't have somebody to put your AI video together for $1,000, but now you finna have to spend 15 or 20 for the video shoot to shoot this video for this song. So man, hey, dude, embrace this technology. It's there for a reason.
Yeah, he just made me think of something else. Like how some artists get caught up, especially rappers, get caught up in the look. Like you think it's more important to invest in your look, your image, or your promotion and business and all that, like advertising and stuff. Cause I know you gotta look like something. Folks gonna judge y'all how you look. Yeah, but,
and I hate that mess too. Cause we the only race that do this shit.
Real talk.
White boy in Nashville get him a pair of scuffed up goddamn boots, tore up shirt, and cowboy hat. $15 his whole outfit. That motherfucker got 20 million sitting in the bank. I ain't had to spend that to show that now.
Yeah.
But the nigga, he got to go. He get his signing bonus. He got to go fuck his whole signing bonus off buying a chain. He got to buy the chain to show he got this money. And see, that be the thing that kills me too, because, quote unquote, No offense to nobody, but that's how the white man keep that money amongst themselves.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to give him the money, but he going to go spend that money right back with my buddy over here. Buying the chain, getting the Ferrari cars and all that shit right there. So you keeping that money in their loop, where they building their wealth, you getting it and giving it to them, getting it right back to them.
Yeah.
Why?
Alright. It's real, man.
That whole New York thing with the big ropes, when hip hop first came out, the Kangos and all that, you know, that was the birth of all that shit. When the niggas get the money. And then the thing with it, the money that these guys are getting now,
Mm-hmm.
man, just think if Curtis Blow, KRS-One, Pro Righteous Teachers, or Special Ed, and them was getting that type of money back in the late 80s, early 90s. The money they were getting back then was no more than a person getting a job at a goddamn Fortune 500 company. You know,
The labor owners with
you know what I'm saying?
Man, alright. This right here. An artist that got their independent buzz up, they rolling, labels calling them, they getting show money or whatever. 2025, 2026, sign the deal or stay independent for y'all.
Man, it's like this here. And I'm going to say this right here. Because I done went to New York and sat in the room when folks got deals on the table. Man, if you can make it independent, stay independent. Independent meaning you ain't got to split your money with nobody. Only person you spend the money with is the producer that made your beats, whatever studio time you done did, or if you got features on there, you got to pay them. Now, if you don't sample somebody else's song, you got to get the rights from them. You know, this and that. You got to break bread with them, and especially if the song take off or whatever. Mm-hmm. But other than that, man, keep everything on yourself. And then, once you done got a strong buzz, you start getting your bookings, your BDS and all that stuff gonna tell you what markets your song is hot in. You run through that market the first time with the promoters that's booking you there. That's why you got to have a strong team with you when you do this. So you run through the first time with those promoters in that market bringing you. Your team got to skip the seam out to see what's what. So we come back, we come book this venue our damn self, and we get all the goddamn money. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It ain't but one person in the whole entertainment industry that I know that did that on a regular, and that's why his ass locked up to this day, and that's R. Kelly. He didn't depend on promoters booking him. He did this game long enough. He knew what markets was hot, this and that. He had his own team. He booked his own tours. Mm-hmm. He come through and pick up all the money.
In other words, don't underestimate the value of ownership on any level.
Any level. Any level. Now, for somebody fresh out the gate or whatever, just say, you a new artist. You independent. I'm going to hit home with this. You independent. You fresh out the gate. A deal, especially if it's a good deal that can put you in a good situation, to take you out of a impoverished lifestyle, to help you and your family or whatever. Well, I don't just really speak 100% against staying independent. Mm-hmm. But it got to make sense. Mm-hmm. It got to make sense. Now, if you come from a situation where, you know, you ain't got it. Now, you know, we right here in North Mississippi. We at the back door of Memphis. Everybody in this area, if you grew up a Dolph fan or a Gotti fan or a Dolph and a Gotti fan, everybody listening to Dolph, he always preached that independent stuff. Dolph could say that. Dolph got money. He got it. He got his own shit. He got it. So he don't have to do this or that or have to move this or that because he in his own situation. But if you're not there yet, with this industry game, everybody, you're going to get fucked. You're going to get fucked. But you got to determine how bad and how long you're going to get fucked. That's what it is. That's just what it is. I can't put it no simpler, no more direct to the point.
Yeah.
But if you come from nothing, and things, an opportunity don't present itself to you, and you have nothing, if you got opportunity right here, and you see 4 or 5 million or whatever being offered, if you ain't already got that, but you seeing what this could do for you, your family, how you can take your career to the next level, sometimes you may need that big engine from the start. Mm-hmm. Now, one thing about it, when you get the big engine from the start, they're going to put people in play to make sure everything need to be where it need to be. If you're in Seattle, Washington, you turn VH1 on, your ass on TV. If you're in Miami, Florida, they turn the radio on, they're going to hear your ass on the radio. If you're in New York, they're looking through social media, they're going to be with Meta. Every time you scroll up Facebook, they're going to see that ad with your picture on it. If you're in LA, you scroll up Instagram, you scroll up Snapchat, you will be popping up on all that shit. I've seen this shit happen in real time. Mm-hmm. These folk got some shit to where I don't give a fuck who you is. If you got any type of app, what, Twitch, X, Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, any of that stuff, these folk got all this shit linked together. And when they say they can make a star, they can make a star overnight. They can do the shit to where they can put it in your face so much to where you didn't even know you liked it, but you woke up the next day, you Google it trying to find it. Mm-hmm. That's real.
Yeah.
So with the thing of an artist fresh out the gate, if you ain't just got that money to put into your music yourself, dude, signing a deal, it is what it is. Ain't no different when you go fill out an application for a job. Mm-hmm. Motherfucker working at McDonald's, they gonna pay your ass $10 an hour. Them motherfuckers serving billions every day.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right.
They gonna place up there in Bahia, Amazon. Mm-hmm. Think they paying $20, $25 an hour, whatever. They paying $25 an hour starting out. The job you doing, just think, the job you doing, you making them probably 50 times that much. Mm-hmm. But this what that job pay now. Either you take it or you don't. Mm-hmm. Now if you're in a situation where you got a family, you got bills, you got a mortgage, you got rent, shit you got to do, shit, bills got to be paid. But that's that on that though. You know, it is what it is. But that independent stuff, it sound good. Yeah.
Yeah.
It sound good.
Yeah.
But do you have the team? Because they ain't with it. That, you got to have a whole goddamn team with that
Can't
shit.
do it by yourself.
You got to have a team with that. Mm-hmm. And then not only that, a team got to have some money to put behind. Because ain't nobody working for free. Mm-hmm. And the main thing where people mess up a lot of times, you get in situations, people want to help their home folks. That's my homeboy, that's my cousin, this or that, this and that. Well, it's like this right here. You willing to put your whole livelihood and your career in your cousin's hand to do something that you know he ain't been doing that, but you can put your career in his hand? Mm-hmm. That be the dilemma right there what hurts a lot of guys in the entertainment thing. They put the wrong people in play. Mm-hmm. And I know you want to help your folks.
Mm-hmm. Instead of getting somebody else to know what they're doing, you go and try to help your folks out. Yeah.
But it's a business. One thing it took me a while to realize, like, it's just like any other business. You know, like a lot of artists have their emotions in it and want to help, like you said, their friends and family. Yeah. But it's like you want to put the best person like in his job, mm-hmm. in his position.
And it be a hard thing to do sometimes, you know, cause especially when there's family involved. Cause it's like, well, if I don't do this, if I cut them all this and that, then I got the family folk there on my head. Well, why you this and that and all that? But you know, thing with it, it's business. And the thing with it where if this opportunity right here, that can help me, to help all of y'all, not only now, but 10 years from now. Motherfucker, this way it's got to be. Either you do it like this or else.
Yeah. Real talk.
Yeah.
And thing with it, and then as far as like with artists or whatever, when it comes to management, well, it's like this right here. People put labels on folks, this and that, but a lot of times people got to understand exactly when you hold these titles, exactly what come with that and what's your requirements of doing that. With artist management, it's like this right here. If the artist ain't making no money, nobody make no money.
Ain't nothing to manage.
So, being a manager, okay, well, it's cool if he got a strong enough catalog of music to where he done built his creds up, where he's in demand, folks blowing your phone up, they're blowing your email up, they're trying to get dates or whatever. But let me tell you what work come in for that management. When that phone stop ringing, that management got to be that motherfucker that can pick that phone up, get on that computer, and create opportunities. Because that's your artist.
Mm-hmm.
You manage him.
It's real, man.
You got to be able to knock on this door and create opportunities behind that door. So then when that day come, your talent, that's your boss man too.
Yeah.
You manage him. We got this over here we got to go do. Then you responsible from start to finish. Where he's supposed to be, what time he's supposed to be there. It's a lot with it.
Mm-hmm.
Then the next thing on the flip side of that, when you get with an artist, the buzz done took off. Now you got to deal with them and their ways, their attitudes and egos and everything. But a strong management, he got to have tough skin.
Mm-hmm.
Can't be no yes man.
Mm-hmm.
Can't be no yes man. Go along, get along. Go along, get along. Gonna keep y'all at home before it's over with.
Yeah. So, speaking of like the management, what comes to my mind is like having strong relationships with people. Like, would you rather have like more money or like a stronger network and relationships with people in the industry?
The money's always good because that's what we all doing it for.
Mm-hmm.
But shit, it is what it is on that. But you always want to have good relationships because it's like this here. A person can be the hottest thing going right now. And 30 days from now, shit, ain't nobody checking for it.
Especially right now.
Huh?
Especially right now.
Yeah. Fast.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you can be hottest thing, hot like firecracker, and next thing you know, you cold as a brick eye.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then another thing too, the talent. When I say the talent, I'm speaking as the artist. They got to respect their management too. At the same time, where regardless of what's going on, regardless of who's around, that's where that thing you talking about the relationship. You got to be solid.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was saying like from an unknown artist. Like, do you think it's, let's say an unknown artist, 'cause you can spend money and still, you can spend it in the wrong.
Right, mother throwing away, yeah.
You think it's more important for an unknown artist to have like relationships and a strong network?
Oh yeah, without it, yeah. You need to be able to network on all levels, man, regardless of who you is. And that's regardless of anything in life. I don't care if you got a truck with a trailer to get them lawnmowers out that truck, to get them yards done, to keep them checks coming. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
For real. Yeah.
You an upcoming DJ. It's 2025.
2025. Just started.
You just want to get started though. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. How should they go about booking their first gig?
Man, if I was looking now on how things is now, from where I started, before I even booked my first gig, man, I would just scope the scene out of nightlife and area I'm at, especially if I'm trying to get into like the club, the bars, or whatever. Mm-hmm. I'll just scope the nightlife out. And for one, this game ain't nothing new. Mm-hmm. And people be feeling real, ain't nothing new under the sun. Mm-hmm. So with that being said, why go ahead and try to create something new? Just find your niche and see what works and take that and run with it. Mm-hmm. So my thing with that, for any young DJ that's thinking about getting in the game, whatever area that you in, I'm pretty sure it's a well-known DJ that's in that area that's making things happen. That's the person right there you need to be linking with, networking with, getting up under them, not saying to try to take that from them, but just get with them and learn from them. Mm-hmm. If you know they're going to be at Sisters Club, they're going to be at Ray Ray's Boom Boom Room Thursday night. Doors open at 8 o'clock. Doors open at 9 or whatever. I'm at Ray's Boom Boom Room at 8:45. I want to catch that DJ when he get there to come in, to hang out with him.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I did that. The DJ from my hometown, legendary DJ Timmy Lounge, love him to this day. He got probably 20, 25 years old me DJing. Mm-hmm. And he's still going to this day. He still do gigs. Yeah. Him, my partner in Memphis, DJ Just Born. I'm pretty sure y'all know who he is. He did all 3-6, 8-ball them beats back in the day. Mm-hmm. He still do stuff now. And I book him sometime when I have weddings or whatever. If I need another DJ, I have him to come in or relieve me or cover me or whatever. Mm-hmm. But when he was on his main thing, had Memphis in the headlock in the early 90s, all the way through 2000s or whatever, doing all the big parties or whatever. If he had to be at the Hard Rock Cafe on Sunday night at 9 o'clock, I would be in Memphis at 7:45 at his house, get in the truck with him and ride, go to the club with him. Mm-hmm. Help him tote his records and stuff in there. Because I'm learning from you. I'm watching you. Yeah. Same way with Howard Q out of Memphis. Chris Coleman in Birmingham. Yeah. DJ Fresh in Montgomery. Rest in peace, my guy. Jay Swift in Montgomery. These are DJs that I model myself after. Mm-hmm. I watch them. I learn from them. And I'm not afraid to say it. I learn from them. Yeah. Right. For real. Mm-hmm. And that's what these younger DJs, it's okay. Yeah. It's okay.
Yeah. It's a blessing to be able to have somebody.
Man. And with that being said, my guy Just Born, me tight to this day. I've been rocking with him since 94, 95. When I first got into Ole Miss work, the first time I met him, I booked him to come down to Northwest and do a party for me in Senatobia. Mm-hmm. So my bond was strong with him. So he was right there on the ground when Tila blew. He had 2 or 3 songs he produced for Tila when Tila was Suave House. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So in 1996, I'm here at Ole Miss then. I'm doing parties at the Ramada Inn, which is now Super 8 now. Mm-hmm. In the ballroom on Thursday night. Yeah. Born come down, DJ for me. He bring Tila down here with me. I got the Kappa strolling through the party. I'm playing Show Enough. Next thing they know, Tila on the mic rapping the song at the damn party. Yeah. Mm. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I said, boy, look at here.
So you was still doing the DJing, because I'm trying to see how did you balance, you know what I'm saying, you was going to Ole Miss playing, football. How did you transition, okay, I'm about to graduate now, but I still want to do this DJing thing?
I never stopped.
So you was doing them both at the same time?
At the same time.
So how was you doing it when you had to play, though?
Well, the games would be on Saturday. We all had day games. Then we had parties Saturday night. Right. Mm-hmm. And then, back then, on campus, we had a lot of parties on campus too, like in the Student Union. Right. We had the Union parties. They had the Johnson Commons. We had parties in there, and the Sigmas, Phi Beta Sigma, black fraternity. They was the only fraternity. Black fraternity had a fraternity house on Fraternity Road right there. So the Sigmas would have party at their Sigma house or whatever. I would do all the Sigma parties or whatever, and that was the icebreaker of me getting exposed to Oxford, the community. Right. Yeah. Legendary, he dead and gone now, Mr. John Robert Gator at Club 9000. Yeah. Probably heard about it. That Mr. What Mr. Billy last name? Boy, if I wasn't trying to say it, what is it? But anyway, Billy Mitchell.
Yeah.
I think
you
know exactly what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
He had the barn. The barn right across the river.
Right, yeah.
How I met Mr. Billy. Mr. Billy worked on campus.
Mm-hmm.
He was a cook in our dorm. You know, Kennard Hall, that was the athletic dorm.
Mm-hmm.
He was a cook in our dorm. That's how I knew him, but I didn't know he had the little club.
Mm-hmm.
But he didn't know I was a DJ. He kept hearing that name Fuyal, but he didn't know that was Tim Evans. You know what I'm saying? He hearing the name, but so after we found out who each other was or whatever, so I said, well, Mr. Billy, since you got the spot up there, I'm going to get a couple of these college groups. We're going to come up there and rent the barn out and start throwing some parties up there. So I got with a few of the guys, the Q Dogs and all of them, start going up there having parties up there. Mm-hmm. See, I broke the ice for fraternities and sororities at Ole Miss having off-campus events.
Yeah.
Everything from 1995 going back, if they had parties, they was either in the student union or the Johnson Company. It was always something on campus. I broke the ice of them coming off campus doing stuff.
Okay. Community.
Yeah.
So is that how this bad? Because you remember back in the day, the locals versus that was. I'm
gonna tell you that whole story. I was right in the middle of everything.
Yeah.
I can tell you the whole story behind that. Now, let me get to that. Let me get to that.
Okay, all right, go ahead.
And 95, start doing stuff at the barn. So that was the thing where that's why I said I met people 30 years ago that I'm still cool with to this day.
Yeah.
It's family folks here in Oxford, Lafayette County. I'm gonna start naming last names: the Johnsons, the Wilsons, the Piggies, Harringtons. You know, just names of folks I done met over the years. Mm-hmm. People that I'm good with to this day. McJunkins. These are names I know y'all know, cause y'all from here.
Right.
These are names I know y'all know. Mm-hmm. Tolls. No, these are all people that I done met over the years here.
Yeah.
Started when I came to Oxford at Ole Miss or whatever. So I'm doing all the parties, whatever. We started going to the barn, doing stuff up there. Next thing you know, things start taking off. So then the next thing you know, the people from Oxford, Lafayette County, they started coming up there. They were like, oh, well, they was already going, because that was their spot anyway. Mm-hmm. But they're like, well, damn, the college kids coming up here. The DJ they got, Fuyal, won't be doing all the college parties. All of them coming up here now. Yeah. So it was kind of like, damn, we bringing everybody together. Everybody coming together. Everything good. Everything good. This at the early part of 95. At the end of 95, it's a spot right now. And all things left is that big ass oak tree. So if y'all ever know what Rebel Rags is on Jackson Avenue, directly across from the Super 8, which used to be the Ramada Inn, Pancake House, IHOP. Mm-hmm. Well, all it is right there, it was an older white lady was named Opal Williams. She had a little club spot right there called Opal's Lounge. Mm-hmm. Now, if you ain't at least 35 or 40, you ain't gonna know what I'm talking about. Yeah. But she had a spot there called Opal's Lounge. That was the only juke joint honky tonk thing in Oxford. Yeah. You know, that's where the people were stayed out around Sardis Lake and they came out, that's where they went. Then they come up on the square. Yeah. It was that type of spot. Yeah. But she was cool. I met her. She's like, well, Tim, if y'all want to do something, y'all can do Thursday nights. Mm-hmm. So I started doing Thursday night, college night. Yeah. Bam. Bam, it took off. Yeah. Next thing you know, now if you know right there where IHOP is, that little street right there, Rubber Rag wasn't none of that right there. That was just, what they used to be Hunan's Chinese food, used to be right there on that corner, Demon's Opal spot. Hunan's Chinese food. Mm-hmm. That big oak tree right there. We would feed that little side street up on Thursday night. Then people start parking on Jackson Avenue. People parking out there at the Ramada Inn with the Super 8 parking lot. That's how I ended up meeting the chief of police back then. Yeah. And the fire marshal, Clarence Smith. They come in that night. They said we had too many folks there. Yeah. Now keep in mind, we just started having where people can come off campus and party. Mm-hmm. Now I got Northwest coming down, Russ coming down, the whole hood in Batesville, they coming over, all Ole Miss kids in there. Mm-hmm. People here in Oxford, they coming out there. Mario, DJ Mario. Mm-hmm. This was before, he was Big Mario, he was my security. Yeah. God honest truth now. Yeah. Love him to this day. Yeah. Big Mario. Mario, he was my domain.
Yeah.
Him and Goob, Chris Goob.
Yeah.
They Goob. They were security. Big Mario.
Yeah.
Them folk, the library, all that before all that.
Yeah.
He held it down for us at the door. We're doing Thursday nights there. Probably like going into our second year. We did every Thursday night. Right there. Every Thursday night. Charging $5 a head. $5 a head every Thursday night. We created anywhere from $3,500 to $4,000 easy. Yeah. Every Thursday. $5, that was a lot of money back then.
Yeah, a lot. Yeah, back then, $5. Yeah.
We get them $5. Yeah. We ain't know about no 10 and line get long, skip line $20 and everything.
It was a lot of fun.
Man, and then the thing with it, Miss Oprah, she was so cool with it because her building was grandfathered in. And I knew when she closed, nobody in Oxford would ever be able to open their nails back up. But the reason hers was like that, because she done had that building for so long. Miss Oprah didn't have a liquor license, but she had beer. But she let people do BYOB. So she sold her beer. She had her kitchen open. People bring liquor. We just charge extra $5. You know, you stop at the liquor store, get your big ass bottle of hen this big. I'm gonna charge you $5, bring it in. Come on in with it though. Yeah. Everything was good. Yeah. We did that. This guy come in one night. Didn't know who he was. But see, I'm gonna tell y'all when the change came for Ole Miss, and which was a great change. This was at the end of '95, going into '96. Guy came in the door. I didn't know who he was. Folks at the door, Mario told me to come to the door. Somebody want me at the door or whatever. Guy told me him and his group called us to the Firewater Boys from Jackson, Mississippi. I said, okay. I said, y'all got some music y'all promote? I said, yeah, we got some CDs we want to give out and everything. Dude, a bag little minivan up to by the door or whatever. Had the door, had the music playing out of his van or whatever. I didn't know. I said, okay, well, it's all good. They're from the Jack. And at that time, Ole Miss was going through the change where they had done got that grant money where they could start increasing the minorities. Mm-hmm. So I started seeing more people look like us start coming to Ole Miss. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Start coming to Ole Miss. Mm-hmm. So now I'm seeing a lot of folks from the Jack. They coming up here. Mm-hmm. A lot of folks from Meridian, down in South Mississippi. They starting to come to Ole Miss now. I said, okay, everything working. And this was a time when everything was taken off with no limit. Yeah. That's when the club scene, you know, I'm giving y'all this step by step. I'm giving it to you now. Them guys come in, talking about they from Jackson, whatever, the Firewater Boys, not knowing who they was, but coming from then to now, that was Kamikaze and David Banner. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
This honest God too.
He been at work in '95 and he didn't really take off to the early 2000s.
Yeah,
really.
yeah. So they come up and everything, and they put me on Master P that night. Dun-dun-dun. I'm about it.
Yeah. But they closer to it.
Yeah.
Jackson,
but see, but I was cool with that because I'm seeing, okay, these are people I need to start networking with in Jackson. I'm seeing there's a lot of Jackson folks starting to come up here now. Mm-hmm. So for us to keep this thing going or whatever, I got to network with people from there, you know, to keep us up on game or what we're doing. No, we're here in North Mississippi. We're going to feed off Memphis. Yeah. Anything popping in Memphis, we're going to be on it instant. But anything that way, we're going to be slow to get it. Yeah. You know, so everything working. So, man, everything went like it did. Everything was good with that. And then came in 2011. The Kappas had just come off probation. And I talked with a couple of them. They was wanting to get back on the scene and everything. I said, well, look, I'm already linked with somebody on this back to school party. So I don't know how they'll feel if I bring y'all in. They were like, nah, for y'all, you ain't got to give us nothing. Just put us on the fly. Because we know this motherfucker going to be done. Yeah. I got that video right now on YouTube. It's called I'm a Star. Yeah. With me, my little nephew from Columbia, Mississippi, HD the cameraman.
I remember that name.
We went down to Nightown. That party right there, we had 3,000 folks to come through that door that night. Yeah. Got it in. Yeah. And that was the birth of the Kappas doing their big back to school party when they started coming up to the lyric, you know, doing the stuff they was doing and everything. So, hey, it is what it is.
Yeah.
And like I said, man, I done, like, I ain't global, I'm bragging about nothing, but I done helped a lot of folks get some good situations.
Yeah.
And I'm glad I was able to do that, because I'm still going to do what my thing, regardless of whatever, what I'm with you or not, or what's what. No bad vibes, nobody, but, dude, I done put my work in to help a lot of folks. And I'm glad to see the one that's still doing their thing, keep doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did that. And that was the start on all that with Nightlife. And that alone right there embraced me to meet a lot of folks here in Oxford and Lafayette County. And then that turned me on to a lot of political folks here, like Miss Fonja, you know, she's a lawyer here now. A few other people that's predominant people in the county. You know, they have community events, or during election time. I put this DJ thing in everything. Mm-hmm. So they always gonna need sound, music, or whatever. Well, bam, I'm in the loop with them. And then when they get like that, now it turns from me doing it the discreet way or the hood way. Now I get corporate now. Give me that 1099, and let me send you this contract. Now we get that corporate check now.
Yeah.
That one corporate check can do what that hood money all month do. You know what I'm saying? It's for real.
Real tough.
And that's why I say, DJ, don't be scared to up your game. For real. This music, it can work in all aspects. But you got to present it the right way.
Yeah. Man, so I was just thinking how we were talking when you were talking how it was back then. I don't think, Ole Miss got his particular history or whatever. Do you think that hold them back? Even because I seen the town grow. Like, it's still growing. Like, it's growing crazy. But do you think that mentality that, like, if you were from around here, like, you know how Ole Miss is, you know the history, does that hold the town back, as far as, like, the nightlife and getting athletes from other areas and stuff that want to come here?
Well, I'm going to tell you, as far as getting athletes, this NIL, threw that shit out the door. That shit don't even matter no more. Because a person coming here now, they come here for one thing, to get that money and try to get to the next level.
Yeah.
So there ain't no thing where you even got to worry about get a kid here, try to develop them for 2 or 3 years or 4 years. Your roster changing 60-70% every year.
Yeah. Facts.
True.
So that's just like now, people talking about with the thing with Coach Lane maybe leaving, going to Florida. Then with all the top talent they have in Florida coming out of high school every year, don't nobody give a damn about no talent coming out of high school. People want somebody that can come play right now. I did look on film and see if I'm playing on Saturday night at Bryant Dennis Stadium in Tuscaloosa, at Stanford Stadium in Georgia, at Death Valley in Baton Rouge. I need somebody that I know got experience that I can put them in this game to help me win this game right now. I didn't got time to wait to get you developed 2 years from now. Then be ready.
Right.
These folks paying top money. Just like now. Everybody want to win now. Everybody want to win. When have you heard of coaches getting fired after you don't won a game?
Yeah.
James Franklin at Penn State.
Yeah.
He done did all he done did up there. He done did everything except win a national championship. But he still get fired.
Brought him back to life.
Yeah.
But he still get fired.
Yeah.
Billy Napier down at Florida. He beat Mississippi State this past weekend. Still get fired.
Yeah.
So people talk about, well, with Lane Kiffin or whatever, Lane is in the best situation that he could ever possibly be in, staying right here in Oxford. I'm saying it because I'm an Ole Miss guy. Good at Ole Miss 8 years ago, going back, if we went 8-4, damn it, we going to a bowl. The expectation and this and that, Lane Kiffin is in the best situation right now that he can possibly be in. And the reason I'm going to say that, for the simple fact, he in a situation right now where for the generation now and for the next 20 years, he can write everything. He can write the history on everything. 8 years ago, I'm going to say 6 years ago, going back, if Ole Miss went 8-4, damn it, we good.
Yeah,
we going to the bowl game.
Expectations.
Yeah.
Expectations up, though.
He raised the expectations.
Now we done had a couple seasons, we done won 10 games. Y'all better not get beside y'all damn self and think this and that.
Yo.
We ain't never been no 10-win season.
We need that national. They want that national championship.
No, it's good to want it, but Well, it ain't like we finna be all selfish and get complacent now.
Yeah, real tough.
You know,
Right.
it is what it is. Now, as far as the recruiting and everything, man, it's like this right here. For a kid right now coming out of high school in the state of Mississippi, if you ain't no Danny Dozen, Lane ain't got no reason to look at you. This is business now. This business. This is business.
Right.
If you ain't no Danny Dozen, somebody that he feel that you can possibly maybe contribute some kind of way your freshman year, get you through 1 year in the spring, and you for sure ready to play your second year.
Yeah.
Cause see now, they got a thing called evaluation too now. They'll give you that scholarship now. But if you ain't produced, you ain't did enough, what they feel to extend your contract, cause that's what it is now.
It's like professional sports now.
If you ain't did enough,
roster.
Yeah.
if you ain't did enough to extend that contract, well, we'll say scholarship, but contract.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scholarship, but contract.
Yeah.
If you ain't did enough, we're gonna go on and put you a list of references together. Go and jump in that portal. We're gonna help you go somewhere else.
Yeah.
That's where it's at now.
Right.
So that's what everybody in Florida been talking about. Well, you know, we got the best high school recruits and everything down. That's good. Y'all keep doing that. Cause if y'all got the best high school recruits, why the fuck Florida losing? Why the fuck Florida State losing?
Yeah.
Why the fuck Miami ain't winning on the basis? Y'all got University of South Florida beating y'all top schools down there now.
They level the playing field. With
It's leveling the playing field. Now, every school so what got their little quote, the school or this or that. You know, if you're a DB, or they say LSU and Bama, that's defensive back university, this and that. It ain't no secret. Ole Miss wide receiver. If you're a wide receiver, you want to come here.
Yeah.
Cause you know you get the ball thrown to you here.
Yeah.
Right.
And you're a quarterback, you want to come here. Cause Lane gonna put it where you can get your stats up here. That's what it is now.
Yeah.
So with that being said, Lane is here. His daughter's in school here. His son at Oxford High School now. His ex-wife, I guess they finna get back together because she done bought a house here in Oxford. Now she back here. Oh shit.
He ain't going nowhere.
What do we leave for?
Yeah. He can be legendary around.
Done had 2 or 3 seasons straight, done won 10 games. Ole Miss ain't won 10 games since the 6th day before I was born, for any of us come in the world.
It's the best I remember that I'd have seen. They've been looking for my lifetime. For sure.
That, from what's going on out there now, just with the football team alone, y'all realize how much publicity it's bringing to this school now?
Yeah.
You got people in Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania, people in the state of New York coming down here for orientation, bringing their kids to visit their school, sending their kids to school down here now.
Yep. And I asked a lot of them, what make you want to come to Ole Miss? Are they winning in sports? You know, it's simple as that, man.
Now, when I came here tonight, I came through town. I remember going down 7 and coming back this way here, but I just put it in my GPS. It brought me around by Lafayette High School. Coming back that way. Y'all see how much money is around here? They developing everywhere. Everywhere you look. Every corner, every curve you take, it's construction. They building. They building. They building.
And a little patch of land.
I didn't realize until 6 months ago, they got a whole new city within Oxford. They call Lafayette Springs now. That's that whole area out there where Waffle House, the new Oxford High School is. Even though that's Oxford.
Yeah,
Oxford Commons.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yep.
I said, boy.
It's like the new downtown kind of area.
Yeah. So believe me, it's.
Could you see back then? Did you see Oxford? Did you see the vision of where the city was going back then?
Yeah, I saw it. Now I'm gonna tell you what I saw. I saw it back then, and I hated it for the simple fact, my people that look like us, had land in this town. I saw it. Had land in this town. People that look like us. That whole Jackson Avenue past Double Quick. That was all us.
Black neighborhood.
That was all us. All them down through there. Developers coming through. And that's the thing with it. You know, you can't ever knock a person for their situation unless you're in their situation. And then if they never had nothing, a little something come your way, you think it's this and that, but you're not looking at the bigger picture.
Mm-hmm.
$1 million in 1995, that same land you got for that then, 50 to 100 value now.
Mm-hmm.
But it's hard to turn it down when you know.
You know. And that's what you just said about that. It's still going on today. Like, folks will probably take peanuts.
Yeah, but
they don't understand the value of the property and how it done went up around here.
Mm-hmm.
They'll probably still take that.
Yeah. And I'm gonna say this, and when it comes to real estate, when you have people come showing interest in property that you own, it's time you get your real estate lawyer. You don't know, but get you somebody that do know the value of what you got.
Right.
Because even like with some of the purchases and properties that was owned by black people, instead of you selling it outright, you could have put them people on a 50-year lease.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Instead of you give me $1 million now, give me $100,000. I'm gonna put you on a 50-year lease. So even though if 10 years from now, if I'm dead and gone, my family still got money coming in. Then when that lease go out, if you want to keep it, we'll do another 50 years. Then we'll be talking about a different number then.
Mm-hmm.
There's ways around it.
Yeah.
We just got to learn the ways.
Yeah.
You got to learn how to play the white boy game.
Mm-hmm.
Real talk.
You got to learn how to play the white boy game.
Mm-hmm. You got to know that knowledge, man.
Boy, hard but it fair.
Yeah.
Hard but it fair.
It's like basically the same thing like with an artist. You don't know what you got. You don't know your value or something. You gotta have somebody that, like you said, that know the game and come in and negotiate for you.
Mm-hmm.
The first deal, like you said, hey, you take the deal, you give him fuck.
Yeah.
Some kind of way.
Just depending on how bad you want, how much fucking you want to take.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then as far as nightlife, man, I done seen several people. Oxford not set up to have a black nightclub. And they've got certain rules in play to keep it where it'll never happen. Yeah. That's why Lafayette County as a whole will never become wet. They're going to always keep the county dry. But they don't enforce laws. Just like you go to Kroger's or grocery store or whatever, you stay out here where we at. This is considered a county here where you at, right? Mm-hmm. So if you go to the store, buy a 6-pack of beer, and you get stopped by the sheriff there right there, they're not going to write you a ticket for possession of beer in a dry county. Mm-hmm. And the reason why they're not going to do that, because you had to buy it in Oxford. That's where the county seat at. That's where you pay your taxes at. So how you going to tax me or fine me on something where I pay taxes at and it's legal there? Yeah. And it's the county seat. Yeah. That's the county seat. That's where the courthouse is. That's where all property taxes are paid. That's where everything is at. Yeah. So how can you fine me for something where I'm buying it where it's legal, and then that's where y'all office at, is in Oxford. Yeah. So, but anyway, they gonna keep the county dry to keep it where no quote unquote clubs can pop up.
That's what I was asking earlier. Like,
right?
Do you think that whole Ole Miss back? Let's say it's a 5-star recruit coming out of high school, but they from Memphis or New Orleans or something, and you got Ole Miss offering you millions of dollars, but you got LSU offering you millions of dollars, and you from, this certain type of culture. Mm-hmm. Do you think that whole Ole Miss back when they were, I'm pretty sure Baton Rouge got some black entertainment, nightlife, but when you come to Oxford, it's black people that come here, and they ask, where the black people at? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's black people here, but we're not represented in this town, so that's why I was asking. Do you think it's holding?
I get what you're saying, because I've been that student athlete looking at that.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say it like this right here. The ones that do come here, and I'm going to say this because I'm one that came here, it because of some other stuff on some money issues and stuff like that. But as a whole, like you said, being represented from our cultural standpoint, it ain't here no kind of way. But like for now, how we is now with this NIL deal and stuff like that, it don't even matter.
Yeah.
Cause they come to get a bag anyway.
Yeah.
It don't matter.
Yeah.
It don't matter. But at the same time, I get what you're saying, cause that's why I used to look at stuff. But one thing done played itself out and how things is now, it don't even matter.
Yeah.
Don't even matter.
And it kind of goes back to that situation that just happened with the player that died at Ole Miss. You know what I'm saying? Because they had to go to Memphis just to get some nightlife. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And then another thing too, to be honest, that really kind of saved a lot of the guys from getting caught up in a whole lot of stuff for how things is now. And I get it to where Oxford is now. They want to keep the entertainment district in the whole county on the square.
Yeah.
That way, we can keep all our law enforcement up here. If anything go wrong, we want it to go wrong up here where we feel like we got control of it.
Cameras and everything
exactly.
already set up.
And then I get that. I get it. But I'm going to go back to where you take Nightown. When it shut down, it came back as Illusions. Then Blue Magic. Then you had the other spot, the Locker Room. That spot. Then you had another spot, got up here on the square one time, the old bodegas. They came try to do something there, black guy, whatever. And from then, that whole run for every black club owner, I pushed to every last one of them before they try to get in the building in the city limit of Oxford. If y'all want to do the club thing, take it out to the west side, go all the way out to the Panola and Lafayette County line. Build you a building, but put it in Panola County. But you can't be way back in the woods. You got to be on Highway 6. Mr. Vic Martin, love him like a brother. Mm-hmm. Vic will tell you to this day, man, I sure should listen to that Fuyal. I went out there and jumped in that building. If I listen to that Fuyal, I still have that building going right now. And like I told Vic, he said, well, we want to be the best thing. I said, yeah, we can do that, but Vic, the car's going to be stacked against us all the way around. Even though you giving us somewhere to go, somewhere where we ain't got to be on the square to cause conflicts up there or whatever, but at the same time, people don't understand. Just like history never tell you a lie. It always going to repeat itself. And that music has something to do with everything. You look back, history book, the 60s, even like with the Motown run. The Motown was a icebreaker of cultures coming together.
Yeah, make them take down their rope in the South.
Made them come together. Now, y'all done been up on the square. Y'all done seen how friendly the Beckers can be when they get a couple drinks in them, this and that. That be the main thing. They want to protect that. And we know with this music, especially with this hip-hop genre of music, you got a certain way, of making things happen. So we want to protect the Beckys. And where we protect them, we don't let nothing like that come around to draw their attention. So I'm giving it to you straight. Yeah. I'm giving it to you like they can't tell you. Not saying they won't, they can't tell you. Mm-hmm. But I can tell it straight because I seen it. Mm-hmm. See what it is. So they do it like that to make it where, just say for instance, we all done went to the country clubs. Most of us anyway, we open a spot up. We're going to go to ABC folk. We're going to get that beer permit. We're going to sell that beer. Liquor, well, y'all go to the liquor store, we'll let y'all bring your own bags in. They want to keep that out of Lafayette County. Out of Oxford, period. So here in Oxford, you open up a restaurant, city ordinance. You can't open a restaurant up if you're going to do alcohol and beer and food. You got to have all three permits. You can't get one without the other. The only one you get one by itself is food. You do food, you can do food. You can't do no beer or alcohol, period. Now, you're going to do any alcohol, you got to have alcohol and beer permits. Mm-hmm. All that come together. Yeah. Ain't no way around it. And that right there is the main thing that'll keep us at a dilemma. I ain't going to say to keep us from doing it. It just keep us at a dilemma because thing with it now, who going to sink that kind of money into it Now you're going to have the magnifying eye on you. The ABC folks, they're going to stay on you. The police are going to stay on your parking lot 24/7. You know, it's just a lot of stuff going to come along with that. Mm-hmm. And that's why I always advise anybody, if you want to put something in Oxford or whatever, do it on the Panola and the Fayette County line. But make sure you're in the Panola County, because Panola don't have no ordinance. Yeah. You can stay open at 3, 4 in the morning. It ain't no different. If you went to Ole Miss like I did, when I first came to Ole Miss, the hottest thing was when everybody left the square at 12 o'clock, they went to the turning point. The turning point was right there on the county line, but it was in Panola County. That's why I never understood why nobody got that spot or bought that land and put something out there. Yeah. That was always the late night spot. When everything in Oxford closed, from J.W. Foresters to the gin, this back when we were doing the gin time, when everything shut down, folks weren't ready to go home, go on to somebody's apartment for a late night, they might go to the turning point. Yeah. Go to the turning point. The turning point was always the late night spot. It didn't close at 5, 6 in the morning. Mm-hmm. He could stay open all night.
Mm-hmm. Man, why you think it ain't that much infrastructure? Not even just the clubs here, but like I know it's not a lot of black-owned restaurants here, or just black-owned businesses. Period. Other than maybe barbershops and salons and stuff like. Why you think I know it's black people that's well off here and you know, Oxford been here a long time? Like, why you think it's not that much? It's not looked at as like a music city or, you know, like Batesville, they got plenty of artists that came out and did well and stuff like that. Why you think Oxford ain't got that infrastructure, get behind their artists? It's not like that black culture here.
Well, I ain't gonna say the black culture not here. It's just that the culture is here, but it's just not in the right. I ain't gonna say it's in the wrong place, choosing the wrong interests to push forward or whatever. And cause the black culture in Oxford, it's real strong, but it may not be strong for the generation like how we look at it as far as like with music. Pushing the hip hop or anything like that, but Oxford has a very, very strong black culture here. You know, even though it may be, you know, with the community, you know, with the churches or whatever, the black churches or whatever like that or whatever, but Oxford has a real strong black community here. And the thing with it, sometimes I hate to see it takes some time for something dramatic or something bad to happen to shake them up, mm-hmm. to make them, to be like, we here, mm-hmm. we here, mm-hmm. and I saw that firsthand when my girl Lucy left here. Yeah, you know, I saw that. I say it's that black love still in Oxford, boy. It's here. Yeah, it's here.
I mean, we know it is because we've been here, but just when I talk to people from Batesville, Grenada. This place or that place, they look at Oxford like it's like some fairy tale type of land, you know, like it ain't, it's just Ole Miss and white people, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Well, you know, I get that. I see what you're saying, you know, from your point of view, and I see what they say from their point of view too, because the thing with Oxford or whatever, I can remember a time with Oxford to where I could come up here, I could ride through a few neighborhoods. Ain't no neighborhoods up here now. Hardly. Yeah. You know, if anything, you know, let you out in the Spring Hill area, but like in the city of Oxford, I remember I could come up past Kroger when the apartments back there, it was neighborhoods.
Eastview, Riverside.
There you go. All that. And that's gone now. Yo. You know, it's just like you said, Batesville. You want to see some folk like, you know, you ride down Pat Lane, go in the hood. You know where to go to see that. Mm-hmm. If you're in Grenada, you know, you ride down 51. Mm-hmm. If you're in Tupelo, you know, you get up on Green Street, ride down Green Street, or go out to Heaven Acres or somewhere. Mm-hmm. If you're in Aberdeen, ride down MLK. Mm-hmm. If you're in West Point, go down Smitty Road. What you go, you know? Yeah. But here in Oxford, you know, it just, with all the changes that went on, Then like with the development and everything, with people selling their land back in the early days, it took a lot of that away.
So you would say pretty much Oxford got gentrified.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm saying
That's exactly. Yeah.
I want us to get a piece of the pie. Like you feel me? Like I said, like most people cooking their soul food, they doing it at an Arab gas station. Like we ain't got no restaurant. Like you said, it's churches and it's the black community, but it's not represented financially. Like with places that we can go. Like it ain't a lot of infrastructure. Like other than the churches and stuff like that.
Right.
Maybe barbershops and salons where the black community can go and be amongst ourselves, like not no racist stuff, but everybody like being around their own people sometimes.
Right.
Like white people love it here. They love it. Because it's a lot of stuff for them to do. You know what I'm saying? Like it's stuff for us to do too, but it's like
what's the name of that black neighborhood used to be out there by on College Hill Road going out west? Western Hill. That neighborhood, is it still out there now? Okay. Because I know last time I came around through, they made a road where you come around with it.
All around
Yeah. See them neighbors, that's what outside people, when they look at Oxford, that's what they be talking about right there. Those neighborhoods like that, if you come up here, you got to know exactly what they at to get to them.
Oxford, you got to know. You got to know somebody. Like, you not just finna come ride through
make a block
out what's going on.
There
you
go.
Have to know somebody that knows something. Like, it's everything going on, but you got to know somebody.
Yeah. And I'm glad you got that slipped my mind. That was called Western Hill. I remember that name because it used to be a club right out there too. There goes. Yeah.
Had the chitlets.
Yeah.
Had the chitlet plates.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, when I came to Ole Miss in 1994 on my official visit, I went to Dago's on a Friday night and had a ball.
Yeah, they say they have some mean burgers over there.
Yeah. Yeah. My guy Ray McJunkin, he was the DJ there. Yeah. But that goes like we was talking about, like you said, the other different towns. You know what a hood spots was, where you can go pull up or whatever. And like I said, that was just somewhere like Western Hill. Then you still got the spot in town behind Sac and Baptist, behind the detention center. That's still somewhat of a black neighborhood, but they dwindling it on down. They started building and the thing with it, man, black people, if you own land and if people done got old, done died out, and kids, even if y'all don't stay there, still pay your taxes on your land. Just don't give it away. For real.
Real tough. Like where you see, like, I know, like, let's say what you think Oxford gonna look like in the next 20, 30 years, and maybe like just the Mississippi music scene as a whole. Like, which way you see it going?
Mississippi music scene, I'm gonna tell you, Mississippi music scene is probably better right now than we probably could ever imagine. It just ain't all the way out there just yet for the world to see
It's
it.
the best it's ever been.
But the thing with it, man, you got North Mississippi, South Mississippi as a whole, North and South. But you got the Golden Triangle, Starkville, Columbus, West Point, Knoxville back that way, Louisville. Then you got the Mississippi Delta. Man, it's just so many flavors out this whole state to where if Mississippi ever blow, the game is over with. It's over. And people feel like, man, there's a lot of good producers coming out of Mississippi. Doing stuff on major level. Fury right here, it's one of them. It's one of them. But, just from here, even down, all the way down to the coast, man.
I feel like we don't get just Mississippi as a whole. Like, we got some of the biggest, even from Oprah, we got some of the biggest gangsters from Larry Hoover, Jeff Ford, the best athlete, Jerry Rice, Walter Payton.
Got Mississippi blood. Yeah. Well, man, we want it. We want to eat. We want it now. But our time coming. Man, everybody just keep working, keep pushing, It's coming for everybody. Just keep grinding. Cause when this thing busts wide open, I'm telling you, it's gonna be where everybody can eat. And Fury, Jay, I'm a strong believer. A dog can't bite when he already got a bone in his mouth.
All right.
Huh? When a dog already got a bone in his mouth, he can't bite.
Yeah.
Huh?
He eat there.
He eat.
Here we good.
And everybody gonna eat. It's gonna be good for everybody.
Right.
Just gotta stay with it, stay positive, man. It's gonna shake. It gonna shake.
Especially like with this Southern Soul thing right now.
Yeah.
I feel like some of the top artists from Mississippi, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When it comes to Southern Soul,
Yeah.
they might not even say it though. You know?
Fool, this is what I've been thinking with that. Is that the new, you know, our hip hop rap kind of got like pop.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's like rap getting gentrified. Is Southern Soul like the hottest thing now? Because it was always that underground thing. You think, is that like the most popular? Is that pop right now? Because it's like everybody trying to make a country song or a soul song now. Like,
well, man, I'm going to tell you, to be honest, man, and speaking from somebody that's out here in it, in nightlife, whatever, man, Southern Soul to me, to add on, gave nightlife a second wind, a second life, a second breath, a time to hit the reset button. Something what the pandemic should have did for everybody. Because we all still here. Let's erase everything that we once did, but not forget what we did. But let's take the mistakes that we made back then and make everything right now. Make it better.
I've seen a lot of businesses did that.
Yeah.
I was just thinking like, that ain't never went nowhere though. The Southern Soul, like it's been there from the chilling circuit.
It always has been
there. Now
there.
it's like, I don't want it to get watered down. That's basically what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I seen it's like rap that got watered down. It went from, I know the history from the DJs and MCing, how it started, and then like you said, gangster rap.
Yeah.
And then like it's plenty eras. Now it just seems like it's watered down. Like and like you seen the movie. What's the movie that just came out? Sinners. Yeah. Like do you feel like is that gonna get the Southern Soul too? Like is it gonna water down all the culture or what?
Well, even like with the Southern Soul, at the end of the day, that's still music speaking from the heart.
Yeah. Just like blues.
And blues, all is the same. And with that being said, that's something that everybody can relate to. And main thing, them guys are singing. So just that singing, having vocals alone, that's making it where any and everybody can gravitate to it. So that was the main thing that hurted hip hop and rap when it first took off like it did. A lot of older people, they didn't understand it. Couldn't understand what they were saying.
Yeah, they're talking too fast.
So now with the Southern Soul, I mean that's been around from the beginning of the time or whatever. Like I said, the game ain't changed, just people in it. And I'm here to say with the Southern Soul, with everybody, quote unquote, want to be a cowboy. Hey, I don't knock it because it's saving nightlife.
Yeah, and it's saving lives too.
Yeah.
Now you ain't out there trying to shoot up nothing.
Man, I've seen some of the worst one I used to hate seeing coming to the club. I know they finna cause problems.
Yeah.
Now they got button-up shirts on, cowboy boots out there stepping and everything.
They have a good time.
Yeah. Man, I heard somebody say they think rap dying though. Do you feel like rap is dying or will die eventually?
I ain't gonna say it's gonna die because it's too much done been invested in it, and it's too global now. So it ain't gonna never die. I ain't gonna say it ain't gonna take a back seat. It's just time for something else, to come along with it. And Southern Soul right now, the way I look at it, man, hey, I'm embracing it because for one thing, they bringing party music back to make people want to dance, to have a good time.
And I think, you know what? You can kind of see that reflecting back into the rap. Now, you think about YK Nice, and you think about like what they doing in Atlanta now.
Yeah.
They bringing it back to this more party style music. It ain't all that hard music like it used to be. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm gonna tell you right now, for all these young rappers right now, man, it's one duo that made a lot of hit records, and them guys probably 60 years old, Still getting booked for shows. Still getting booked to this day. But forever be getting booked on shows. That's the Yin Yang Twins. Mm-hmm. Them boys made some party records. Mm-hmm. They made some hits.
Yo.
Made some hits.
Yo.
I'm talking about some strong hits. 2000s. So I'm going to say from 2000 to 2006, 2007, Yin Yang Twins carried Nightlife for party records. If DJ didn't have a Yin Yang Twin music in his set, party wasn't jumping.
Sure, right.
Huh?
Right.
Skate ring days, we go hear some Yin Yang Twin.
And that's the thing why we talk about us as black people. We don't embrace our music. We love it for a little while, then we throw it away. We don't want to hear it no more.
Why man, rap? They don't value like let's say the Isley Brothers. They still get respect. They 80, 90. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why don't they value rappers the same way? Cause like an old rapper can give you game, like you say you done lived or whatever. Why don't hip hop?
Because everything been pushed one way to be where everything got to be gangster. Everything got to be who the hardest or this or that, who done sold the most dope or who done caught a body and all that. Man, it's more to life than that.
And it's really all about the music too.
Yeah.
Like a good song, whoever listens to that song don't care about what you done did. You know, they want to have some fun.
And you know the thing that gets me, I watch a lot of interviews with different artists. They'll talk about, quote unquote, the artists that influenced them. I hear so many of them say Tupac. So many of them say Biggie. And I just be listening at them. How in the hell can you say Tupac influenced you based on the music that you do?
I see what you're saying. Like it ain't relatable.
Tupac, that All Eyes on Me, double album. If you listen to that album right now, Tupac can take you many places. He had club records, he had party records, he had trap records, he had records that make you think, to be conscious. These guys will make a whole album, all 15 songs. And as a DJ, as a turntablist, as a mixer, every song 70 beats per minute. I don't understand that.
Sound the same. You can talk about the same stuff.
But it slowed down. And that was one thing people got to understand. And that's why I be telling a lot of my young artists, don't be scared to step outside the box. Because that stepping outside the box may be that record to change your life.
Mm-hmm.
You can take I've been at Nightlife so long to where like all the music that we hear now. seeing every other year somebody throw one out there. And when they throw it out there, it go all the way to the top.
Right.
Please bring classic booty shake back. Please bring it back. Please bring Freaknik type music back. That's why I be telling these rappers, y'all can't do one song like that? Y'all make a whole fucking album with 16 tracks. Do one song.
That's all you need.
Prime example. 2009. I'm in Montgomery, Alabama at the Roll 7 Club doing Fat Tuesday. This guy coming up promoting his album. Guy from Belgrade, Florida. Went by the name of Flo Rida. Come in there. Had a song called Birthday. It slowed down like the trap music. I'm playing this stuff. He came through with the radio station. Power 97.9 Jams right there in Montgomery. They come through on a promo. Got the record and everything. We played. You know, cause he's on the thing with Akon and all them, you know, so label signed him through the radio station. You know, he come through on a promo run. You know, when you get them radio records and you get with a label, as an artist, they're gonna send you on them promo runs. Them the things you got to go through these markets, to meet and greet with these radio stations, program the records. You ain't finna make no money on them promo runs. You just got to get your face seen, this and that, your song hard enough. You make your little money like on the back end or whatever like that. But on the promo run, that's what it is. You're on a promotion run, promoting your album, promoting your upcoming work or whatever. They were pushing the song Birthday. But this other song called She Hit the Flow, that's the song that got the juice. But keep in mind, little history behind that song. Everybody know she got the apple bottom jeans, boot with the fur. I still got the test press record. Let me tell you what a test press record is. A test press record is that record that you get from the label that they just put it out there. They're going to get somebody on that label to get on that song. They just trying to find out the right person. But the test press is what it's called, a test press. Flo Rida went on that record. I got that test press record. Ain't nobody on the record with T-Pain. He just on there singing the hook. 6 months later, he come back through there. That song done took off. That song was originally with T-Pain and Trick Daddy.
Yeah.
They redid the shit, put Flo Rida on the goddamn record.
History.
6 months later. That's why when that shit took off with Flo Rida took that gangster shit.
Look back.
He took that gangster over that door. Threw that shit out that door.
Alright.
Huh?
He used to be on DJ drama tapes and everything, you know.
I remember
That nigga took that gangster shit, opened that door and threw that shit out the door and said, give me my Cartier, give me my wide beater t-shirt, and I'm going ahead and fuck with Beck and them.
Alright, real talk. You got a hit. Chart topper.
And that, after then, all this music was up-tempo.
Yeah.
Up-tempo.
Hey, but it's kind of the same way. Pitbull, he's called himself Cuban at first.
Yeah. Think about it. They did a lot of music together. I was thinking about that.
And that's another thing too. Just like with this whole situation right there, with DJs, don't be scared to travel. Cause it's like this right here. Even with me being from Mississippi or whatever, left Little County City, went to Saratoga, left there and came to Oxford. But I'm meeting people when I got to Ole Miss that's from Georgia, that's from Texas. You know, that I'm going to different places, I'm seeing shit. Or from Florida, whatever. I'm seeing stuff.
They put it down.
You know, I'm like, I'm watching DJs. I'm in Orlando, Florida, at Club Firestone, watching DJ Magic Mike. If that's what DJing is, I ain't been doing shit in Mississippi.
Man.
Iron sharpen iron.
Real talk.
You know what I'm saying? What you doing in life and you trying to level up, go watch somebody doing it on the level that you want to do it.
Yeah.
Not saying that you'll get there, but you'll get better than what you was.
Inspiration. Right.
Boy, I saw this man here. Never picked the mic up, but that man on them turntables had folk from the floor to the ceiling, non-stop for 4 hours. DJ Magic Mike dropped the bass.
Yeah.
and all that shit. But man, to actually witness nightlife during that time and to see how much they don't realize how much energy that brings to the club to see women enjoying themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Yeah.
And I love a woman.
All right.
Huh? I love a woman.
Yeah.
I don't knock what you like.
Yeah.
And please don't knock what I like. But I know what I like.
Yeah.
I like a woman.
Yeah.
Woman.
Yeah.
Man. And the reason I say about that era there with the classic booty shake or whatever, man, that made nightlife lovely because man, any given night, you were good. You were good.
You were good.
You were good. You were good. You were good.
And see, there wasn't no cameras like that.
Yeah, no. You know, that probably what made it so good.
Yeah.
And that's what got a lot of people on edge now.
Scared to turn up.
You know, well, I ain't gonna say, well, like with the generation now, scared to turn up, but just got a lot of people on edge now. You know, when the Freaknik dropped the documentary. Cause you gotta look at that then.
Yeah. Now
you gotta look at that then.
They married now.
These folks are married now. These folks probably judges, school principals, doctors, lawyers.
Yeah.
You know, but
it should have been on somebody's camcorder.
They think ain't nobody gonna ever see this.
Yeah.
But they enjoy their life when they was in their 20s now.
Yeah.
But that's part of it though.
Yeah, that's right.
And that little stuff. Everybody talking about me a few weeks ago, like a little picture that went viral.
Yeah.
Me with my shirt with boxes on, with my motorcycle. Hey. Dude, I'm enjoying life, man. Everybody had for a minute. I want to share to you another little story here in Oxford. Man, I'm going to tell you, this had to be like in 98, 97, 98 or whatever. Right there where the Library Bar and Grill is at right now. It used to be a place called Bodegas Bar and Grill. At that time, where the library is on the sports bar side is, that was a pool hall. But Bodega was on the other side where you had to come in it through Jackson Avenue when you come out the square. They had Book 2 Live crew come out. They had just dropped a new single called Freak a Little Something. And I said, well, damn. I called one of my teammates that played ball with me at Ole Miss. He was from Alabama, from Gaston. Gaston, Alabama, well, Talon and Gaston right there together, Etowah County. But Brother Marquise, the lead rapper for 2 Live Crew. Mm-hmm. That's my old teammate and his cousin. Mm-hmm. So he called me, he said, Fuyal, I'm finna come back to Oxford, cousin, they performing down there. And I said, yeah, I saw the flyer and everything. I said, you coming with them or what? He said, no, I'm gonna come on down, but we'll be there. We'll all go to the show when we get there. So they come down or whatever. They stayed in the Vermont Inn. Mm-hmm. So at that time, you know, Luke wasn't with them, but it was still 2 Live Crew. Mm-hmm. You know, Brother Marquise, Fresh Kid Ice, and DJ Mr. Hub or whatever. DJ Mr. Hub. So they all came down to Oxford. They brought 3 girls with them. 3 girls from Miami. 3 get down, 305.
Yeah.
Opelika girls. I'm talking about them girls in the hood in Miami. Opelika.
Trenches.
Deep in the trenches. They came to Oxford and did a show. We got up there. The square was full, packed. So instead of us going through the front door, we couldn't get in. Right there on the side, that second level, like we wouldn't know where the library is at now. Mm-hmm. It's gonna be that second door where you can go in from the side through the alleyway.
The middle part.
Yeah.
2 Live Crew, they had just come out on stage. We couldn't get in the front door, line bagged up. They wouldn't let nobody else in. My boy Greg called Rozelle, that's Brother Marquis' little brother with her, So that made us like we the shit.
Yeah.
Club packed, they ain't let nobody else in.
Yeah.
The headline on stage come to the side door, we get up on stage with him.
Yeah.
We up in there, we popping. They doing all this stuff, pop that pussy, everything. You know, like pop that pussy took off now with TikTok. They doing a line dance and shit now.
Yeah, yeah.
I said, boy, look at this shit here. We up on stage. Like I said, they had 3 girls with them from Miami. These girls killed it. Now, you know, here in Oxford, y'all done been up on the square. See how the white girls, and they get it, they get their drink.
Yeah.
They ain't got no boundaries.
Yeah.
White boys, West Side anyway, they ain't got no boundaries.
Yeah.
Them girls, Vernon Marquise and them had 2 live crew had on stage with them girls from Florida, you know, they dancers or whatever. Them girls did everything on stage. They turned Oxford out that night. They come out with woody dildos and bananas. And they did live X-rated stuff on stage. Man, all that stuff went on that night. Show's over, they went on back to the hotel, the Mount Inn or whatever. Now at that time, like I said, that was doing time. I'm doing a lot of parties in the auction and everything popping. How about the next day? I'm staying at apartment I had then behind golf club condos on College Hill Road. I get a knock at the door the next morning. I get them go out the door. It's 2 Oxford police detectives and chief police. Well, we know you was there and you had something to do with that show last night. And we heard about what all went there. These folks trying to charge me with what went on, you know, for indecent exposure and all of that. I'm like, Lord have mercy. I said, don't y'all know who owned the spot? They the one booked them folks.
Yeah.
I was there as a customer like everybody else.
Yeah.
But we heard you was up on stage with them. I said, boy, look at him.
That's that Oxford, that class. No.
But I look back at that, I said, boy, that was just an experience, you know, just to see. But like with that alone, that just had a good era for music all itself, because it created good vibes in the parties. You know, it made everybody want to have fun. You know, it made it boy like girl and girl like boy. It made y'all want to get real acquainted with each other. Yeah. I'm gonna keep it PG. Make y'all want to get real acquainted with each other. Yeah,
it's fun.
And that's another thing too. I laugh about, even like with my DJ career. Man, I did a lot of events, and man, I take it, you know, as blessings got to the point where they're not able to run the place no more, or they done kind of passed it down to their kids or whatever. That's why you got now more people just owning buildings now and no business. They never put back into it. And it's several places here in North Mississippi alone that I used to do on a regular basis that I always thought that the younger generation within those families would take this business and run with it, because at one point in time it prospered.
Right.
I was on the ground floor when it was at its peak. And, you know, you would think that, you know, some of the family members would, you know, keep it going or whatever, but, you know, hey, people got their own lives they live, you know, you know, folks that know that this nightlife, and with that, if you ain't got that in your heart to make it work, you ain't fit to put no effort in it. You know, you go there and do something every now and then or what. You know, and that was another thing too that I missed with nightlife, how it once was. If I had Club Furies over here popping tonight, if Club Furies popped tonight, Saturday night, if we got through the night, we didn't have no problem. You ain't got to worry about next Saturday night. Next Saturday night gonna pop again.
Yep.
It gonna keep popping until some, you know, slow it down. You know, but the way nightlife is now, it's got to be with who's having the party, who they is, or what they got going on, or who they rock with, or who they don't rock with. And that's why I fought club owners, because they got lazy. Club owners that got complacent. Club owners got lazy. Club owners got lazy. That would killed everything. The club owners, they got lazy.
Okay. Everything with the music, like I was saying, the infrastructure, everything go in together, from the artists, DJs, club owners, promoters, like it all go together to get a little music scene pop, or just, you know, a nightlife scene.
And you know the thing with it too, I done went through the changes with everything, and then, you know, just like I'm having this talk with y'all right now, I done had this talk with many club owners that to this day own venues, but they don't have no business. And at the time when things was rolling good with them, I'm seeing the changes, and y'all need to adjust to these changes if y'all want to keep going. If you don't adjust, you're gonna be stuck with a building, and that's where a lot of them, they stuck with a building now. You know, one thing with it, you know, people gonna go out. People gonna go out. People gonna go out. As long as we in this world, people are always gonna go out. But what determine on whether they're gonna come to your spot or not is how you run your spot. You have a new spot open up over here. Well, they may pop for a minute because they new, but when it's all said and done, if you solid on what you got going on, providing a good service, and most of all, providing a safe environment, everything will take care of itself. But for like the sound and the equipment or whatever, man, like I said, DJs got lazy. They got lazy. I mean, club owners, they got lazy and got cheap. So, well, I may have to spend a little more, but I'm gonna book that DJ over there because he got his own stuff.
Yeah, it just seems like they don't factor in the price that you have to bring your own stuff though.
Yeah. Well, it's just like this right here. That's what they all say. They call a catch-22. Well, it's like this right here. Not speaking down on nobody or this or that, but okay, if you book Joe Blow right here, he come through. If his sound not up to par or whatever, okay, well, at the end of the day, by you being the club owner, it all fall back on you because you got all these folks in here, but you bring somebody here that you trust and entertain your night, and you know that they're not up to par on what they need to do to deliver the job for the night. Now you got Joe Blow number 2 over here. He got everything you need, everything you want, but Joe Blow may want this X amount of dollars. Well, I don't want to pay that. Well, it's like this right here. You pay for what you get. I love to ride in me 2025, 26 Cadillac Escalade XL, but I know that's motherfucker cost. Jay, that motherfucker cost. So until I get ready to pay that, I'm riding that double XL Yukon. You know what I'm saying? in Waterford. At a little club out there in Waterford. So between Oxford and Holly Springs, you have 4 to 5 clubs, and all of them have 200 or 300 folks there.
Yeah.
Any given Saturday night, if not every Saturday night. Then you got on in Holly Springs. You know, you had Oak Palace, they always had stuff going, and had several other spots right there in Holly Springs. Then if you got on 78, Mr. Boss Elmo, he died. But you know, that Jeff had Elmo.
I remember
Dreamland,
man. Dreamland.
Yeah, Dreamland, yeah. But Elmo, Mr. Elmo, you know, the guy where that name come from, Elmo's right there in Victoria.
Right highway, yeah.
Mr. Boss Elmo, no, he was a professor at Russ College.
Yeah.
You know, but he had no nightclub and everything. I knew Mr. Boss from the early 90s. I used to go up there and rock out with him. Mr. Boss Elmo, and that thing, what I like about Mr. Boss Elmo, he ran his club like a business. That's why that name Elmo was so strong. Even though after he had passed or whatever, you know, his family, they just let people come in, lease it or whatever. When Mr. Boss Elmo ran that place, he ran it like a business. Every Saturday night, Mr. Elmo had 400 or 500 folks there every Saturday. He had a lot of folks, even like in Memphis, would come down. They had folks, you know, all over DeSoto County, Marshall County, even folks in Lafayette County would go up to Elmo's or whatever. He had straight security, top security. And Mr. Elmo, he walked around with that Glock and that Tech 9. You know, hey, he's like, you know, I have guys come down here from Memphis. They can show their ass out here 20 minutes. They back across Shelby County line. But, you know, just lo and behold, he never had no problems there. But he ran his stuff the right way. And for the nightlife right now, if you're doing anything, if you can't keep the laws involved in what you're doing, it's just a matter of time before it's shut down. Because we don't know how to act. We don't prove that. Yeah. We don't prove that. Now, on the backside of that, the only thing that make the law would come out there and shut you down is when you have no structure. When you have no structure, that makes them want to come out there and shut it down because now they feel it's a threat, it's a nuisance, and it's a problem for everybody. Do things the right way. Have you quality security. Because the thing with it take money for anything. So your security is your bottom line, like insurance. Yeah. It's protecting your brand. Yeah. Now, on the flip side of that, just say for instance, if you out in the county or wherever you at, if you got somebody in the county or whatever, your main thing, you need to be getting up under your supervisor for the area where your business is at. Getting up under him, to stay in good standing with him, let him know what you got going on, that you need his help and his support to make sure that them sheriff deputies are out there patrolling your area on nights you got business. We ain't saying you got to come out there and whatever, but you need to be visible out there.
Make folks less likely want to do something. You got to be stupid to do something. Police ain't.
They do it for the square? Ain't they all up on the square?
Yeah. Real talk.
It ain't no public event you go to where you having large gathering where emergency management is not there on hand. You go to a football game, you gonna see paramedics over there, fire truck, police. You gonna see all the emergency management folks there. So how it can't be where I can't have it here? Yeah. I ready for y'all to be here and nothing not happen. Then when something happen, then you come out, then you trying to shut me down. Then. Yeah.
All right, now before we get up out of here, I want to ask you about that one thing you were just talking about. You said you went to this place in Holly, you might go to Waterford, you might go to Oxford. All these clubs filled up. So what's going on now? Because it seems like ain't nobody going out no more. Like why people ain't going out the club no more?
Well, for one, people are tired of wasting their money. And that's why you have folks pick and choose on where they go, the nights they go out. Because what's so different if I go out this time and don't go out that time?
You think it got something to do with like the music or something? Because you said like they ain't really, trying to listen to different stuff no more. They want this same playlist every time.
playing no update music. DJ ain't doing it. Okay, well, it's like this right here. And I'm looking at it from a third eye to try to understand it from both sides. And then try to understand it from a DJ point of view. Okay, you talking about DJ playing new music. New music to you may be old to somebody else. And what's old to somebody else could be new to them or whatever. It go both ways. Now, if it was in a nightclub environment, from a DJ perspective, the only thing matter is that dance flow and the energy in the room. So whatever direction that the DJ is going, if majority of the room feeling that, to my opinion, he on point. Now you sitting back, got time to stay on your phone all night, this and that, then critiquing everything the DJ play. Well, that might be the night you should have stayed at home and just pulled your Pandora out and listen to your music at home. Mm-hmm. Social media, Pandora, or whatever, how folks listen to their music stuff, Spotify, all that. They don't want it now and want it right now.
It's just so much distraction right here. Yeah. Instead of you going, it's just like you go out to eat with your folks. You ain't studying about what your granny and your mama say. You all scrolling on the phone. Mm-hmm. Or you can't even go out and enjoy the music or enjoy the people that's at the party because you still on the phone. You know what I'm saying?
And that's another thing with nightclub too. A thing that hurt nightlife. They took away the dance floor and put sections. I hate that. Everybody, the sections only good. Me to sit in and hold my drink, hold my ball, and take a picture, and that's it. You have 1,000 folks in some of these venues with no dance floor, with everybody right in their little spot. You know, and I get it. You know, from a money standpoint. Okay, with the sections or whatever, we can say that section for this or that. We can put bottles with this. We can do all that, but at the same time, it done killed the element of nightlife because there's no where people can actually party at anymore. With the sections. And that's all with the black club. White folks still got their dance floor.
All right, they gonna have fun.
Yeah, they gonna have fun.
White folks still got their dance floor, so it is what it is.
None of that. They have some fun. Yeah. White boy out there twerking, they don't care. They ain't worried about none of that.
Living their best life. They ain't got their ass on it. But I'm saying it on camera. Sections are good. Bottle girls, I love y'all. But y'all killed nightlife. By age. But y'all making that money though. Period. They making that money. Oh, yeah. Hey, with the sections, they charge you on the leg for it now.
$300 bottle. Hey, $50 bottle, $300 in the club.
Y'all get your money. But boy, y'all done killed the nightlife, boy. Y'all done killed it. But that's why I'm glad, like with the Southern Soul, it's bringing the party vibe back to where it's making y'all get off your ass.
Yep.
Making you get off your ass, make you want to do something. The one thing about it, boy, I grew up in a time when youngsters either want to be gangsters or cowboys. Now everybody want to be a cowboy, and I think that's a little bit better. You know, I think that's a little bit better. It's a little bit better, a little bit safer. For real. Man.
Well, yeah, man, that's what's up. I think we done gave enough for tonight.
Great. Man, I'm here all night. Shit, we got to bring me a pillow. We talk all goddamn night. Shit. Yeah.
We do this shit.
But man, hey, I'm glad y'all had me to come through, man. And shit, man. Hey, it's all good, man. It's all good. I'm just glad y'all thought enough of me.
Oh yeah, we appreciate you coming through, man. Hey, appreciate what you done did for the artists and the nightlife scene over the years in Mississippi, man. We give you the flowers, man.
Gave him some history.
Yeah. I'm still working, man. We still creating. We still writing.
Yeah.
We still writing. We ain't gonna stop till we stop.